Smash away since
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Or are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be there, Trent. Real.
Characters.
He ran out of characters,
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rams will kidnap the ball boy, and Rams will be the guy who like, the champions. Wait. Aren't you a bit old to?
This is one of my favorite moments on this stream, when they found a way to write a bigger message on the name.
Never assume. Why did you all assume that the league title was done? So, guys, we're gonna talk about.
Didn't you do the same thing in October?
No, it was you.
No.
Where was your boy in backshots? Where was your boy in backshots today? Where was your boy in backshots today?
I don't think it was B. So we're gonna talk about the La Liga title race and why so many people foolishly ruled out Barca and Atleti from winning the title. I'm going to talk about how do you lose to an Espanyol. I thought an Espanyol was a kind of Spanish dish. How do you lose to an Espanyol? We are then going to talk about.
You mean a paella?
Well, no. Yeah, paella and tapas bar. We're then going to talk about the EPL. Is it over? Has Salah finally ended the title race, or
It's over.
does Abdallah know something that we don't know?
No. It's over.
Does Abdallah know something that we don't know?
At best, we'll finish second.
And also speaking on that as well, guys, it is what it is. Shout out to my homeboy Taichi. If you're listening, thank you, bro. I'm going to the Arsenal and City game tomorrow. So I am. So yes,
so you're an Arsenal fan. You're an undercover Arsenal fan.
No. My friend and his wife are Arsenal fans. So my friend couldn't make it. So then I'm going with my friend's wife to think. So basically,
that's crazy.
Is that evidence that you live in England? Because I swear we don't.
He does.
No.
You live in the United Kingdom. You live in the United Kingdom.
Wait, hold on. No, relax. It's the United Kingdom, the home of the colonies. So no. When I'm in England now. But I'm not always in England. But when I'm in England, when I'm in England, that's what I do. So it's basically I'll do a little vlog and share. So I'll be at. So the first one, I'm going to see Pep, and yes, I'm going to try and throw a glass towards his bald head in the whole thing. So
all right,
so Arsenal, we'll talk about that, and also about EPL and Salah.
We're gonna hear about a black guy with glasses being ejected from the stadium.
Yes. That's what's going to happen. So we're then going to talk about Salah. Are we talking Ballon d'Or settings?
No.
Is it Ballon d'Or settings? Is it Ballon d'Or
UCL?
Then we're going to talk about Ousmane Dembele. Has he been unlocked, or is it just a purple patch? It's just a purple patch, and I'm sure KJ would like to explain why this is all just a purple patch, and Dembele is still lying towards like he's still a brainless moron. And then we will because we couldn't do it on Friday, Champions League playoff draw, what we think and everything. And of course, Abdallah will tell us how Pep has a master plan to poison Mbappe. Yes, Pep has a master plan to poison my goat Mbappe is what it is.
Wet.
So, guys, know what it is, guys? Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Please hit the like button. Everyone hit the like button. Mods, you bums. Hamza, what up? Adash, what up? Please make sure that everybody hits that like button. Hamza and Adash, my mods, please make sure that everyone hits that like button.
Royal Rumble tonight. Royal Rumble.
I know. So, Abdallah, you know, I'm actually going to throw you out. So, thank you. So, Yeah, I think Abdullah might be on the David Kutz man in both ways. So, remember, mods, give me the likes and everything. Remember, guys, if there's anything to add to the show, feel free to send in the super chats. Remember, your super chats and your dubs.
Okay, can you bring in Elijah into the thing?
Is Elijah? Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Oh, okay, we'll get there. We'll get RDS. RDS. It's really damn RDS because
it is.
HH. I gotta think. HH. I gotta thank North Africa. I gotta thank all my Arabs out there, bro.
Big up.
Right, hold on. Actually, hold on. Is that a brick or a yellow? All my Arabs out there.
No. I have.
Wait, did you just say all my Arabs out there? Is that what you just said?
Those are my boys. Those are my brothers, man. Chill. Like, bro, the gift I've been given.
Were they your brothers? Okay. Were they your brothers before Salah moved to Liverpool? Were they your brothers?
Yes. I have.
Okay.
I have.
Elijah, all I will say is there are some North Africans who won't like that you're calling them Arab.
There we go. Thank you.
If I offend anybody, I apologize. That's not the intent.
No, you don't. No.
Yes, they won't like that you're calling them
Don't apologize. You basically used a blanket statement to say they're all Arabs, basically. So, Elijah, you messed up. It is what it is. Elijah, it's fine. We all messed up. You messed up. Okay. So, basically, you're a stereotype merchant. So, guys.
HH, why are you talking, bro? Do you remember what you did last week with Chong, bro?
Okay. All right. So, okay. Esk, you're like one of those really annoying kids in school who likes to tell on everyone and everything. I know you're one of those guys. So, remember, guys, if there's anything as a show, please feel free to send in a dub. And your super chats and your dubs help support this channel, and I thank you for your support. And yes, I am taking a break from OnlyFans up until March when Rachel brings in some new content. So now, let's now go to our first topic. Did she tell you that she's bringing new content? I will ignore that. So now, do we have a Madrid fan here?
Yep.
I'll ask again. So, do we have any Madrid fans here?
Wait, where's Los Blancos? Where's Los Blancos?
No one's here, man.
RDS, do you know where Los Blancos is? Do you know the whereabouts of Los Blancos?
Unfortunately, there's still debate about the loan because there's like 2 days left of the January transfer window. So,
okay, you're debating the loan because of the loss at Espanyol.
You know what?
Can I speak on?
Okay. So before I come to AK, here's my thing here. It felt as if, let's be real, nobody thought Real would lose to Espanyol. At worst, they thought it would be a draw. Nobody thought it would be a loss. And what this makes it so crazy is that this now opens up the title race. Because so again, I'll bring up the table. So Barcelona play tomorrow. So for people who are listening, and I'll bring it up for you guys right now, this is what the La Liga title race now looks like. So Real 49 points, Atleti 48 points, Barca 42 points, and I believe they play Alaves on Sunday. So if Barca win that game, they now go 4 points. And why that is very significant is I believe the Madrid derby is next weekend or weekend after.
Yeah. Next weekend.
Next weekend.
So the Madrid derby is next weekend.
Yeah. And
then we now and of course there's the El Clasico to come later on. So really, if Barca win that game, we have a 3-horse race, a genuine 3-horse race. Now, before a ball was kicked, my pick was at Atleti.
Mm-hmm.
I said that was Atleti, especially when they got Alvarez.
Right. You may be right now.
I don't know whether I'm right, but now it just seems as if, it could perhaps not happen. So, AK, talk to me. And this is where I want to go with this, AK. Is it fair for Madrid fans to point their aim at the easy target, which is Ancelotti, or it's bigger than Don Carlo?
See, have hope. There are diseases that, I don't wish on anybody. I don't wish dementia on anybody. I don't wish Alzheimer's on anybody.
No,
I don't wish any of these horrible, horrible diseases on anybody. Unfortunately, I think the coach of Real Madrid Football Club might be a victim, might be undergoing some sort of disease akin to those.
How so? How is he to blame for this?
Yes. So let me go start off from the first. Why did Antonio Rudiger get injured today?
Played him to fucking ground.
Exactly.
No backups.
They did. That's why they brought in Asensio. So they had a backup. They just didn't use the backup when he needed to be used. Antonio Rudiger was played like, bro, I can't remember the last time Antonio Rudiger was rested. So he was an injury waiting to happen. Because, bro, he never gets rested. That's number one. But that I'm not going to put as much on Ancelotti. I'll probably put that more on the board for not buying more center backs. The second thing that I will put on Ancelotti is this. I don't know. You watched the game, right?
Yes.
Did you notice how most of Real Madrid's attacks were on the right side, not on the left?
Mm.
They didn't have a natural left-footed player to make it easier to play on the right side. Because we all know when you have a left-footed player either on the wing or in the midfield, it's easier to play on the right side because you have a guy who's naturally coming inward and naturally creates the angles to shoot or pass onto the goal. You have Arda Güler on the bench. You have Endrick on the bench. Why are you not using them? Why does it take you 80 minutes for a substitute to come on? And that substitute is 39-year-old, close to 40, Luka Modric. So, I mean, there's so many things that you could throw at Ancelotti that have been the case for this whole season. He doesn't have a system. He doesn't have a style of play. His players are being harmed by this because he doesn't have the same level of players that he had in 2016 and 2015 and 2014. That's the biggest thing here. People can talk about, oh, Real Madrid don't play with the system, but that's because Real Madrid had Kroos, Modric, and Casemiro. Now they have Valverde and Tchouameni and Bellingham. They're all good players. They're not at the level that team was 10 years ago. Same with the attack. Vini is not Ronaldo level. Mbappe is not Benzema level. And Rodrigo is not Gareth Bale or Isco level. It's that simple. So at some point, you need to instill a system or a structure that makes it easier for these people to play. I'm not saying the players aren't good enough. You're not going to get those players that are the players of Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, Kroos, Modric, prime Modric level. Like, there's nobody that good in Europe. That's why managers are more and more moving towards a structural system-based approach because the player quality just isn't there. You can't just play let the ballers ball football with players that aren't of the same quality of 10 years ago. It doesn't make sense.
Look, but let the ballers ball. It has worked before.
Oh, the ballers have to be there has to be ballers for that. Bro, we're talking about Vini, a guy who has 5 international goals for Brazil, who was put up amongst the best players in the world. We're talking about Mbappe, a PNP merchant who's put up amongst the best players in the world.
So now, shout out to Gatlock who shared this with me. Now, I'm not a stats guy. So for people who are listening on the podcast, so this is Mbappe and Rodrigo without Vinicius. So Mbappe with Vini has 0.75 goal contributions. Mbappe without Vini, 1.11 goal contributions. Rodrigo with Vini, 0.65 goal contributions. Rodrigo without Vini, 1.42 goal contributions. Now, it can be very arbitrary just to use that number and say, hey, Vini is the issue. But how much, to what extent can we use that data to be like, is Vini a potential? He can't be the main issue because the guy is one of Real Madrid's most important players. But what are we saying about? How would you respond to that stat?
Yes, in the case of Rodrigo, I would agree to an extent because we all know Rodrigo gets pushed out to the right wing if Vini plays. Rodrigo plays in his natural position if Vini doesn't play. So obviously his play is getting.
AK, he said you're a con. I'm just saying that's what they call you a con.
Who cares?
No, that's not me. But
who cares? I understand that he scored. He was still not at his best today. That's
true.
how.
This is true.
So yeah, Rodrigo's pushed out onto the right hand side if Vini plays. So obviously there's going to be a drastic difference in output because Rodrigo's not playing his position. Like that, I understand. And that's been the case for the last 3 or 4 seasons. That's not been a case for this season. And Real Madrid have won trophies playing that way. So I don't know how that is an issue. Now with Mbappe, wasn't it during August, September, October, and November months of the season?
So AK, back on the mic. Yeah.
It was August, September, October, November months of the season where this guy was missing one-on-ones Mbappe that Vini was providing to him on a silver platter, and he needed goals from penalties that Vini himself won? Are we talking about the same Mbappe? So Mbappe, you don't have any liberty to suggest that you play better without Vini, because with Vini, you had all the chances then. You just missed them all. You just didn't perform to your level. And also, when Mbappe doesn't have Vini, he plays with Rodrigo, who's also a left winger. He plays as a striker then. The excuse can be given to Rodrigo because he plays a completely different position. Mbappe plays the same position. So there's no excuse for Mbappe. In terms of Vini, bro, like, the one thing I would say is the guy hasn't been in form ever since he got that red card. He's had games where he's played well, like the Copa del Rey. I thought it was good, and the UCL, he was good. But you could see that the red card is mentally, it's something to him. He has to get back to that spot where he was mentally last year, where he just played and didn't care about the referees. I think the referees and all that stuff has gone to his head. That's the thing I would say about Vini. But I'm not here to give excuses to Mbappe that he plays better without Vini when he plays in the same position when he plays without Vini that when he plays with Vini. So it's kind of a moot point for me.
HH,
SK, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
So, on today's game, to be fair, I actually don't think, if we're talking about Mbappe, I don't think Mbappe actually had a bad game today. I think he made some good dribbles, had some nice passes, whatever. I think his main issue was that he just wasn't in the box enough. So when Espanyol was like camping in,
so is it a case? Do you think he works better on the left then, where he's strictly fully on the left hand side rather than trying to figure out the dimensions of playing through the middle?
Well, I think in a situation like that, if your striker has to do a bunch of facilitating on the attack, because that means that he's not getting played through enough by the other players surrounding him. So then the question then becomes more so, hey, like Vini, you need to find him, or like I think he and Rodrigo had like decent link up today. So it's more so on Vini in that case, because if Mbappe needs to drift, then it means he's not getting the ball in the middle in the first place, right? So there's that. With the whole Rudiger situation, like AK said, you're literally like abusing a 31-year-old. Like I know he's not old yet, but like he has more days behind him than he does ahead of him. So you can't just play him every single game, like for the last 2-3 months. It doesn't really make any sense. For the goal that Espanyol scored, I don't know what Valverde is doing, because he literally checks the guy that scores like 3 times. He doesn't think to move over to him. And then by the time the guy gets the ball to shoot, there's not really much you could do to block the shot. So it is what it is from that standpoint. And then the last thing I want to say is, Ardias, are you there? Is Ardias there?
Yeah, he's Ardias.
What's up?
Ardias, so since you're a doctor, right? Do you think
allegedly,
do you think the Nepizil would help, Carlos, problem, if you know what that medication does?
I can't really comment on
it. It's for.
No. I
know what he's talking about. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
I just can't.
No. Okay, but then, is it fair just to make all these? He's old. Because so look. Okay, let me be real with you. I am a bit worried that this man has never defended his league title. Like, he's great, UCL titles, won league and many things, and I thought this league was wrapped up before today. So what worries me is that, is this guy going to really end his amazing managerial career never defending his title?
Wait, hold up. Why did you think the league was wrapped up today? On what ground?
No. Okay.
The other times he's retained his league title, is that why?
No. Basically, before these week's games, when you looked at how Mbappe was playing, when you look how Real were playing, it was like, bro, they're going to walk all over Espanyol and maintain that 7 points lead.
No, okay, so be specific. When you say how Mbappe was playing, what specifically? What games? How long? I'm just being specific.
RDS, a 3 pieces.
Four games, RDS, 4 games.
RDS, a 3 pieces, a 3 pieces. It doesn't matter who you score it against, a 3 pieces is still a 3 piece.
When that 3 piece that Mbappe scored, where's that team, sorry? What position of that team? Where are they?
Okay. RDS, what matters more? A 3 piece or who you scored it against? What matters more?
It matters who you score against. That's what.
No, it does. It's a 3 piece.
No, don't do that. HH, don't do that, because you also say when somebody scores, you're like, but it was against.
It's not about
City,
it's about
it was against Lugo. Like, you do that. Come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Mbappe's been the ultimate stat pattern
okay,
this
so
year. This guy hasn't
Ardis,
talked about it.
so in your view, you were like, this is a three-horse race, or Barca are still favorites to win the league. Okay, who do you have winning the league as favorites before this Espanyol?
Atleti, man.
If we go back to my preseason prediction at the start, I actually said, like you, I agreed with you. I actually agreed with Atletico based on everything that happened going into the season because of squad depth tax, because of things like you said, Cardiff not retaining the title, and also my concern that I believe that Madrid needed to actually get an actual striker, and I didn't think Mbappe would gel with what was going on. So as things stand right now, I still think Atletico could still win this thing, simply because I don't. You're saying that Barca are now going to win it, but Barca have also shown that they can be inconsistent. Barca have also shown how they can potentially have injury problems as well. So I don't think you can say right off the bat now who is actually the favorite at this point. I just think that unfortunately, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid have shown that they are inconsistent. There isn't a consistent person right now, and I think what's probably going to decide it is how deep whichever team goes into the Champions League.
But also, Ardis, what you're not going to do, and what no one on the streets is going to do, is if Real don't win this league, don't blame it on Mbappe. You can't do that because that's a narrative that I see happening, and I'm putting a stop to that narrative right now.
Did you blame Kane? Did you blame Kane?
Because he's a bum. Where's Kane's World Cup medal? Where's Kane's World Cup medal? No. There is a World Cup grace. There's a World Cup grace that we give to every player. So show me your World Cup medal. Show me your World Cup medals.
The reason
he's a bum, then why are you blaming him if he's a bum?
Wait. Hold on, Ardis.
Okay. So let's do a hypothetical, right? Let's do a hypothetical and say hypothetically, Madrid don't get through City. And Madrid don't win the win La Liga. Are you saying that Mbappe bears zero responsibility?
Can I respond?
I'm just saying. Are you saying?
No. But can I respond?
Zero, in the first time that Mbappe goes to Madrid, given all the hype around him, given his wages, and Madrid not only don't qualify for the round of 16, they potentially even come third in the La Liga, and Mbappe's in signing. Are we saying Mbappe bears no responsibility?
And my response is play a goat in the strongest position.
Right. Okay.
Like put it this way: if you put a goat near a river,
why does he?
A goat is going to. Hold on. No. Take a goat to a river. It's not going to drink. Teach a goat how to drink. It's going to drink. So my thing is
what?
No, you get it. It's like the fisherman. Like give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish, he can eat for a lifetime. Same thing.
What?
So my thing is, so no.
To drink, a goat knows how to drink.
Or what you could also do is just not teach the man how to fish and not give him a fish and watch him starve and not reproduce and not create more.
That's probably a break. I think. To go there. So no. Ardis, my thing is that.
Super Eagles wisdom HH.
No. That's best stuff. You don't know the people as well. Okay, yeah, people as well. Don't be Judas. So no, my thing though is no. Streets. People in the streets, they understand it. They say yeah, streets. People in the streets say yeah, HH. I get it. I'm not saying yeah, they understand it. My thing is, if give Mbappe the right utensils, he's gonna cook you a meal.
So okay.
He's gonna cook you a meal.
Okay, yeah.
He can't cook you a meal if you give a chef a wooden spoon. What's he gonna do? Give a chef utensils, spices, and the right stuff to cook you a meal. What can a chef do with one wooden spoon?
I 100%, and this is a panel in the chat. I 100% agree with HH. Mbappe is a player that needs every single thing handed to him. He needs
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
He needs the management. He's the perfect structure around. Mbappe needs, as HH is right saying, Mbappe needs all the support cast in order for him to flourish. The problem is when a player needs when a player literally needs everything handed to him on a silver platter, he needs perfect management, a perfect system. He needs to play in his particular position every single point in time. He's no longer world class anymore. He's no longer world class. The world class players get it done. HH.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Are you saying that Mbappe will? Wait, are you saying Mbappe will bear more blame than Carlo if Real don't win the league?
HH, GID. What does GID stand for? HH. What does GID? What does this GID stand for?
GID? No. GID? No. GID is basically GID. It stands for get it done in your right position.
This is disgusting. So basically, HH. So what from
GID, not giddy up or something.
So basically, HH, you're telling us as a conclusion that the quote unquote World Cup GOAT is a system player?
It's no. It's actually Gidiar Pip. It's actually it's Giddy Up. No. Gid is the shortest version. The full version is Gidip. Get it done in your right position.
Nah,
get
but
it
what if
done in
somebody
your right
gets
position.
it done if they're not in the right position?
Wow,
this is horrendous.
HH, but HH, you realize?
See, people, this is such a narrative thing, guys. This is about Real Madrid. This is about Real Madrid, and hold on. Do you know what this is about? This is about Carlo, because guys, let's Carlo not win this league. It's not going to be a wait. Hang on. Look at how messed up Barca team been led by a prepubescent who was even written Atletico Madrid who don't have the spending power of Real thingy. Especially if they don't win, it's like, how has this man still not defended his league title in all of his years?
He's a bomb manager.
AK, that's just stupid. You can't be a bomb manager if you've won 4 UCLs. That's it's literally impossible to be bomb.
Tell him to retain a league title.
Oh, sorry, 5. AK, it is logically impossible.
You just said right now, if he doesn't retain a league title, we're gonna have some conversations.
And
wait.
Hold on.
I will be hosting the Hangout.
AK, whatever conversation we have, the conversation will not be he's a bomb. We will have many conversations, but
he's overrated. There you go. He's overrated. There you go.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, so a manager who has won a league in several places and won 5 UCLs is overrated.
My dear, league in several places. He's managed for like over 20. He's managed like
5 UCLs. AK 5 UCLs. 5. 5. No. AK 5. He's 5. He's 5.
Okay, great.
Okay. On the pizza.
Why haven't
you?
The fact that he's managed over 20 years is a good thing. Like, that shows that, like, whether people would like to admit it or not, he's not a total dinosaur. He's adaptable. He's managed many different players. He's managed many different systems. He's won Champions Leagues with a variety of different players. He's won leagues and, like, what are you talking about? He's terrible. No, he's not. Like, It's just a weakness. It's like saying Ferguson is shit because he's won 2 Champions Leagues.
No, and I think that's every manager has a weak. There is no manager that has an unblemished thing.
Perfect resume. Like
every manager, you can pick out every weakness in the manager, and I think Carlo's weakness might be, I never defended him league titles. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's just say
how big of a weakness that is.
And also, AK, that's where I wanted to go. Let's say that is your weakness. For me, okay, yes, that it is not that much of a major weakness because at least you've won a league, at least you've won a UCL, at least you've won several UCLs. So not winning a league, okay, because my thing though is, okay,
I think sometimes people underestimate how many managers.
I mean, actually put up paper, okay, how much of a big deal is it for someone of Carlos' stature with the players managed to never defend his league title?
I think when you
how many managers have actually won?
It does look kind of crazy.
How many managers?
Why is that a bigger? Hold on. Why is that?
How many managers in football?
Wait. Hold up. What's it called? Undisputed then to KJ.
Why is that a bigger weakness than having 2 Champions Leagues in 27 years? Please tell me how that's a bigger weakness.
Ferguson gets smoked for that too. He lost to Dortmund in '97. Bro, like it may not be bumps until like '95. They didn't even make it past like the quarters until like 07.
Hey guys, you want to hear?
You want to give Fergie smoke for that?
Wait, guys, one at a time.
First of all, you want to hear a stat? Ferguson has been grouped in more Champions Leagues than he's won.
Undisputed. You weren't supposed to say that. Undisputed.
And do you want? I'm actually absolutely amazed that and
I'm taking down notes.
Guardiola has only ever managed super teams. He's won 15 charges. Mourinho has been irrelevant for over a decade. He had maybe a 10-year peak. So when are we talking about weaknesses, right? There's this obsession, I don't know what it is with Ancelotti that people want to put him a tier below the other guys when the other guys all have bigger bullet wounds, objectively.
KJ, hold on, KJ, and then the artist way, KJ.
A few things about football in general, AJ. I think that we've sort of been privileged to watch certain managers, grow and win over the period of time that they have. Very few managers in football actually win. Do you know what it takes to constantly, for 20 years, be amongst the greatest, the most consistent?
KJ, KJ, there's a caveat there.
Go ahead.
How many managers have managed Kaka, Pirlo,
exactly.
Seedorf, Cristiano, Modric, and so forth? So
this is the thing, HH. If he had got all those chances and never won anything, I think it would be more warranted to criticize him. But a manager who's got to 7 Champions League finals or 6 and won 5 of them, right? Factually can't be overrated. This thing you talked about with why is that the impression? Why is the impression with him that he's not as great as the others? It's just because the thing is in football, right? This doesn't happen in other sports like NFL and basketball, right? In NFL and basketball, people only care about the fact that you've won. In football, there's this attachment that we have to style that is almost like this is why Mourinho gets criticized so much, right? The fact that Mourinho's won 2 Champions Leagues with 2 different clubs is an exceptional achievement in itself, right? You can criticize him for later on in his career, but the fact that he did that in the first place is exceptional. Because like I said, very few managers get the opportunity to win trophies like that. But the fact of the matter is, right, we have this obsession with style where we attach luck to Ancelotti's style of play. We don't think that man management is as important, right, as tactical management.
It's all these young guys that don't understand old school management. Exactly. Because if you don't see because you know what, I blame Pep. If you don't see a very particular style, it's like, oh my gosh, he's not manageable. I'm sorry, there was management before this whole Pep pass tiki-taka stuff that actually existed. So management is different ways. But continue.
That's one of the reasons. Another problem is that Ancelotti, I think sometimes you have to bring context into everything. This thing about the fact that
what is it? The team won the trophies, not what?
Okay, man.
You can say the same thing about Pep. How can you not say the same thing about Pep?
He's just chatting. It's
yeah. That's right. Continue.
He's just chatting. One thing about Ancelotti is that what we have to do is apply context to the fact that he's never achieved back-to-back. Right? If you look at AC, let's start with AC Milan. That was the most competitive league in the world from the late 80s to the mid 2000s, probably, right? We can agree with that, right? The fact that he won one in 7 years, if you look at the other teams, right? I think Inter might have three-peated during that period. I think Juve might have won a league title. It was the most competitive league in the world. So he wasn't the only guy with money. People have to remember that other teams had money. Inter had money, and Juve had money. So the fact of the matter is, yes, you can say 1 in 7, he should have done better. That's fine. That's fair enough, right? You start looking at the other places he went. Chelsea, at that point, England was probably the most competitive league in the world. I think he got 80 or something or 90 something points.
No, KJ, I can't give you that, bro. Because that second season, that Man United team was not good, bro. We're not gonna do that.
That's fair. Okay, that's
fair. No, but wait, hold on, KJ. Let me just throw something because let me just throw something out there, and I'll put this up as a poll. If let's say Ancelotti has retired, he's finished and everything, and end of his career, he has never defended his league title. How much of a stake is that used to beat him with if he finishes his career and he never defended a league title?
What's a bigger achievement? Winning the top 5 leagues, everyone you've been to, and winning 5 Champions Leagues, or not retaining your title? It's a matter of perspective.
KJ, you can't do that. KJ, you can't do that. No, KJ, do you know why you can't do that? Because we can discuss 2 things at once. Yes, that is a major achievement of 5 UCLs and being able to go to different cultures and win. But at the same time, what does everyone say? It's really hard to defend a league title.
Yeah.
So it's once, but to have that consistency and concentration on defending it, it's a really hard thing to do. Now, because see, my thing is that for me personally, it won't be that much of a major deal, but it would be a big deal. It wouldn't be so much of a deal because KJ, the issue though is that look at the kinds of players you've managed, the kind of players that's who you've had, and there are many times when you had the best team in the league. For several years, AC Milan was the best team in Serie.
Well,
Man
this,
for man and
this
quality wise.
season, bro.
So,
This season, bro. Real Madrid were expected to run away with the league title.
I think one thing.
I'll say one thing. I'll say one thing. Wait, can I just finish quickly?
Yeah.
Two things, right? I'll look at something like Bayern Munich and I'll say this. Can we agree that dressing room has run out more managers? That dressing room doesn't get enough criticism for running out.
True. Okay, true.
If he had stayed at Bayern that season, right? We can't. The fact that he was sacked 18 months in, we can't say he definitively wouldn't want to win the league. All we can say is he was driven out by a bunch of players, right, who have driven out more managers than anyone, right, and who have the biggest egos in the world. Let's just admit that. That's one thing. The second thing is, right, I'm going to say this right now. The season is not over.
No,
if he retains it, we can't apply that narrative. What we have to wait is for this season to end. If this season ends and they don't do it, considering the fact they had a 7-point lead over Barca, right? I will what's it called? I will put my hands up and criticize them for that. But what I'm not going to do is criticize them for Bayern. I'm not going to criticize them for Italy because of the level of competition. I'm not going to criticize them for
and also
Chelsea
Moji as well.
because of the
Moji tax as well. Moji.
Exactly.
So.
And what I'm going to do when it comes to France, I can put my hands up and say that. But can I ask?
Are we ignoring Everton, by the way?
Yes, we are.
I have a question.
Wait. Wait, hold on. Let me just slap this.
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
No, you
wanted him to do back-to-back league titles with Everton.
No, he was actually good at Everton. He was better than the other man.
Ignoring. That was just a stopgap. He was bored.
Okay, HH. One last question for Alex.
We're going Napoli too.
Did he win? Did he win his first? He won his second season at PSG, right?
Yeah, he didn't
win
the first year.
The first year was Montpellier, right?
Montpellier.
Yeah, that was the early days
not
of
that.
PSG
He was
money.
4
That's the
points
problem.
when he got in. PSG were 4 points clear at the top of the table.
How many games in was that?
One thing
I think it was like
it was like in December.
16 in December. Yeah.
Like when someone made a great point about how Ancelotti's success is attributed to luck for some weird reason. So when Ancelotti wins the 2022 Champions League, it's attributed to luck because say he was outplayed in the final, but he won. But in 2005, he completely outplayed his opponent in the final and he lost. But somehow he gets the blame for that too.
Because
Milan or Liverpool.
There's much about everything, but my whole thing, and I think that thing is clear, and then we're going to get to Liverpool soon. But I think that thing is very key, which is that this league is important. As much as I said that, I just feel Atleti will win. That's just my whole thing. Real Madrid have no business not winning this league title, because when you just look at Atleti defense and just look at that team, Real Madrid are better. We all said that Barca overperformed and Flick's overperforming. I dare Barca to win this league title.
Yeah, but
so my thing is, if they don't win this league, for me, I feel this might arguably be Ancelotti's biggest L if he doesn't win this league title.
Are we forgetting that before the season started?
Wait, hold on, artists.
I keep address this because I actually don't have a big beef with Ancelotti, but I turn this back again because I know because HH for the last 10 minutes you done a massive deflect and fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you because I'm going to take it back to the fact that at the end of the day, I'm sorry, but you signed arguably the best player in the world for you to retain that title. If that player, who supposedly is the GOAT, is better than Messi ever has been, etc., doesn't help you win a title, he has to bear some level of responsibility. It's as simple as that.
Wait.
So let's not go in on Ancelotti. At the end of the day, before this fraud came to Madrid, Ancelotti won the title, won the Champions League with Real Madrid. Now this fraud has come here.
I like in back shots.
He's calling a walk-up goal to a fraud. He's calling a walk-up goal to a fraud.
Back blown, blow your back out and blown
There's
back.
a counter to that. There's a counter to that. There's a counter to that. Mbappe came in, but we can admit that we have said from the summer that Madrid needed a defensive midfielder. Madrid needed a centre back.
That was the exact thing. Because look, as good as
How can you
Mbappe,
blame him for the fact that Ancelotti wanted those players?
And wait. Also, artists, you said with your own mouth, you said that what Real Madrid needed was a striker. Hence why you went for Atleti. And Mbappe is not a striker.
I did say it. But you know why? But you know what you said? Can we reiterate what you said? You know what you said? You said
What
this.
I
You said this. You said this. Get it done. If you are the best, if you are gonna be the best, you've got to get it done.
Quick question.
What has Mbappe done? If Mbappe is gonna be the best, if you say he's the best, he has to help. The best players in the world historically have got it done and have helped their teams win the majors. Simple as that. So
Okay. Shout out to okay. What about 2022? Mbappe wasn't there 2022, and then they lost to Paul Atreides from the deserts.
And shout out to Xavi, man.
So how do you lose to Xavi Atreides?
You say Paul?
Sorry. So one second. Are you talking about? I'm confused. Are you talking about when United dunked on Mbappe PSG in his own crib? That's how we're talking about.
You know what?
Is that what you're talking about?
Wait. No, hold on. Let me come to Uyi. Let me because I think it's a new guy coming in. So Uyi, thoughts on the Real Madrid game, and before we go to Liverpool, Mr. Uyi.
Yeah. HH, I'm here.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, my first time being here.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm a Barca fan, by the way, but I like to answer logically and quickly touch on the Mbappe issue. I wouldn't really blame Mbappe. I'm with HH on this one. Mbappe is coming to the league for the first time. It's a new league, right? And let's be honest, he's been adjusting for quite a while. We've been catching glimpses of his qualities here and there, but this isn't Mbappe's team yet. This is still Vini's team. Vini has won with this team over and over again for the past 3, 4, 5 years. Mm-hmm. So he's still trying to adjust. It's not his team yet. He can't take full reins yet. And for the stats that came up for Rodrigo playing with Vini and Mbappe playing with Vini, I don't really buy that. It doesn't really. It doesn't make sense to me.
Let's get to the real core thing. Do you now really believe that Barca can definitely win this league? Because we had a guy called Zeman, a bit of a psychopath, who said that he'd already given up the league title.
Right.
And every Barca fan said, Zeman, you Judas cowed piece of crap. We still believe in this. So do you now believe that you can win this league?
The league was never closed. Even when Barca fan, my brother was jumping up and down in October. I was like, we're nowhere near being done. And when Madrid went 7 points ahead, the league wasn't done. And I guarantee you, before El Clasico, if Barca keeps up, it's either they're level on points. The league is probably going to be decided probably on the last day or with 2 games to spare. I don't think it's even going to be done after El Clasico. I think El Clasico is probably the final 2 closer to the final 2 games or so, if I remember, or in May. So it's going to be a very interesting La Liga season. And I think I go with HH prediction. Don't be surprised if Atletico clinches this league title, because right now, everyone, Madrid,
I said
everyone is crazy.
How the hell did they lose to Leganes? See, Atleti, they're so weird because I'm like, based on how well they were doing, how do you lose to Leganes? But which is why I said that's this. And also, first of all, how do you lose to Leganes? How does Barca go on that horrible run where they didn't win in like 6-7 games? And how do Real lose to Espanyol? So there are so many unpredictable results, which is what makes this, I think, a fascinating title race.
You see the big issue with Hansi Flick, which he honestly has to work on. If he can deal with that, I think we win the league way better on a way better run. If you can find the key solution to low blocks, and unfortunately, the person we have in our squad who's the key to low blocks is an idiot who probably spends a lot of time in the hospital, Dani Olmo. We spent the amount of money we spent on that guy, honestly, should have been kept for this coming summer. Because you
used to get Rashford Hansi. You used to get Rashford.
He's going to Villa, so relax. So.
He's going to Villa. If we had Dani Olmo fit, he was our key to unlocking the low blocks. But whenever we don't have him fit, it's either they're doubling up on Lamine Yamal on the wings, right? And they're trying to hold on to Lewa. Lewa just keeps falling around whenever he faces tough defenders.
What about the best midfielder in the world?
Who? Pedri? You're talking about Pedri? Y'all leave my boy alone, man. Pedri is doing, if we're being honest, Pedri is a lot better than he's been in the past few seasons. His fitness is coming up. He's not. I won't call him the best midfielder in the world, but he's better than he's been.
So you believe that Barca can win this league title, or it's too early to say who can win?
No. 100% Barca can win this league title.
Okay, so let me quickly some debate. So shout out to Brits Fairman, thank you for the dub. If Inter don't beat the AS Club Milan, league is over. And you know what's so annoying? So guys, I told you I'm going to the Arsenal City game tomorrow. I'm heading to that game, but the Milan derby is literally it's literally at the same time as the Arsenal City game. So I can't watch the both. But Inter should win. Inter should win that game. They should. But if they don't, they're not going to win. What's that?
So hopefully we get a game like the Super Cup.
Yeah. I'm very again. All right. If Christopher Wood, if Chris Wood had 17 goals in Serie A, we would say trash league.
He'll get 30 Gs in Serie A.
Remember, there was a time when, I don't know whether it's still the case now, where you couldn't break 30 goals in Serie A. Where literally, I think there were only I think it was, who was it? I think it was Luca Toni. It was Luca Toni and Higuain who were the only guys who broke the 30-goal barrier in Serie in 20, 30 years. I'm not sure that's the case, but Serie was always a league where it was hard to score in.
Yeah,
so are we now saying the EPL is trash because Chris Wood is saying
I don't think it's that, but I think it's something because we're seeing...
No, RDS, the same guy who's been insulting Serie. What are you going to say now?
No, but my point is that, what we know is that there is something to be said about the lack of actual traditional strikers and number 9s.
True.
When you look at what Isak's doing, what Wood, etc. Yes, in those eras, Woodson would be, maybe not in the 90s, or maybe in the mid-2010s. They might not be that great because of the system produced. But I do think that we're now seeing the importance of having, just like with Kane and some other players, we can clearly see the difference between teams that actually are not playing for number 9 and are struggling, and teams that are playing with a striker that are functioning really well. So I don't think it's so much the Premier League is trash. It's that we seem to be going back to an era where strikers, number 9s, are actually important in football and are necessary. And this comes back off what happened with Madrid. If Madrid, as I said at the start, had an actual number 9 striker, I think they beat these guys easily.
Shout out to Patricia. Thank you for the Dubinsky, man. I swear, every time Carlos starts Asquez and Hoktua in defense, we'll always lose. All the F does Goulet have to do to get minutes. But it's all how come Goulet hardly gets any minutes? That is so wild.
Because Carlo Ancelotti doesn't trust youth players. Or young players, that's true.
You see, Ancelotti, again, you're my guy that defend you, but in 2025, you have to realize that some of the best players in the world right now are sub 2023. So these young players are going to give you more than these guys. So trusting in experience maybe it worked back in 02, 04. In 2025, experience ain't the way. Trust those young dudes. And those young dudes are arguably your best freaking players, man.
He doesn't operate in an environment where he can take a risk, because if he goes on a bad run, Perez sacks him and he loses his job. HH.
He could lose his job now. So but let's say, how does HH have more standards for Nico Jackson than Mbappe's? What are the excuses I'm hearing? You never give Jackson that much leeway. Pathetic. So let's say here's the
thing. Can I speak on this?
But let me respond on this because Blaise, I'm a 2-time UCL winner. I'm a 2-time Europa League winner, and I'm arrogant. So being arrogant and being a supporter of one of the greatest clubs of all time, I have super high standards. Also, there's a thing called World Cup tax. When you're a World Cup GOAT, you get a grace period. It is what it is. If Mbappe didn't do what he did in those 2 World Cups, I would be super. Basically, I would be dressed as a total right now.
When did he win the World Cup, HH?
Basically, no. Here's the thing. Yeah. When a guy outperforms a winning team in a World Cup final, he gets a grace period. That's a grace period.
Tournament tax.
I'm sorry. If somehow you are the best player on a losing team in a World Cup final, there's a certain amount of respect that we all need to give Mbappe. So guys in the streets, you guys in the streets, you guys are pathetic. After what Mbappe did in Qatar in the World Cup final, the fact that you have the cheek to criticize him, you make me sick.
It's not complicated.
You guys should be embarrassed yourselves. You'd be embarrassed.
It's not particularly complicated. It's just Mbappe is too good. Mbappe is too good to be bad. He's too proven. It's that simple, man.
You know, I have the receipt that says the grace period is over, right?
Shout out to Eiffel Discovery. The teams Carlo has had, he's 100% a fraud. Compare. You can't call a man a fraud if he has 5 UCLs. I'm sorry. You can't call him a fraud. You can say that he should have done better. He maybe should have done a little bit more. If he won league titles and won UCLs, he can't be a freaking fraud. Stop it. Pep is why City wins, not Carlo. There are different kinds of managements. All because a team does tiki doesn't mean that therefore he should be given more credit than a guy who has better man management, and we don't know what happens in training and what he does in training to help these guys do what they do. Guys, football is more complicated than okay, so come on, man. Like let's be real, man. Shout out to your boy Hamza. Thank you for the Dubinsky, Hamza. Thank you for the Dubinsky, man. Those leagues, by the way, include one in France where he also lost to Montpellier, one with that great Milan team, 2 with Real, 1 free with the Bayern, where people don't give credits for anyway. 6 in 30 years.
Olivier Giroud.
Okay.
I'm not really like.
Wait, hold on.
No. Guys, let's keep it a stack.
That's a bit true.
Let's just keep it a stack. Losing to Giroud is a bit, like that's Montpellier.
Like, you know what makes it worse is they were like a Leicester. Like they weren't even like an established team. I'm pretty sure like.
Shout out to Belhanda as well.
SK, I don't know what the heck a Montpellier is. So the fact that you lost to Montpellier, Carlo, I can't defend you losing a league to Montpellier and Giroud.
Wait, also audience, I've always wanted to ask you that 2011 United team that Carlo lost to, how good were they actually in the league, bro? Because they only got like 80 points.
The 2011 United team was like the aging. That's like very, very aged.
Oh, don't do this! Don't do this! Didn't that same team reach the UCL final?
They beat
Schalke.
Oh, please! You see, don't do this.
How old was Scholes and Giggs at that time? Do you know? You want to know?
I think wasn't that a peak?
Age is timeless. Also got age is timeless. Wine tax. You get final with wine. Look at Modric.
Scholes and Giggs are approaching 40.
40 is the new 20.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't even know how old you are, bro.
Wait. How do you know? I just said 40 is the new 20. No, but look, see.
43. You're 43.
No, I'm not. 6 in 30 years. Look, I mean, 6 in 30
is quite bad.
It's
not good.
I don't really touch.
I thought he actually had more. I thought he had maybe.
No. You need to 6 and 30.
Are we really counting his first teams, his first 2-3 teams?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't talk about it as much. The guy was at Reggiana. The guy started off at Reggiana and then went to Parma. Right. And Juventus was.
Okay, 6 in 30 years.
Yeah, 6 and 30 is a bit wild.
It's 6 and like
no. But here's it. No, but you know what it is?
25.
Oh, okay, 6.
6.
You give me 6 in 30. I raise you 5 UCLs. So there we go. I give you 5 UCLs.
No
and
one
we know
has
that
more than
a
3.
UCL is worth a lot.
No one has more than 3, HH. Remember that.
No one has more than 3. So come on.
No. So that's
shout out to Jesus. Where was the man management in 05? Hashtag Finnan, hashtag.
This is what I mean.
Steve
right?
Finnan.
Why?
And Vladimir Spitzer.
HH, could someone please explain why Carlo gets blamed for this loss? By the way, what did he do?
No, my thing is
no. That loss is on the.
It's on the players.
It is on the players. No. Put it this way. So basically, I don't know whether you've read Pirlo's book. Really, really good book. By the way, I recommend it. So I read Pirlo's book, and Pirlo even he said that the worst moment in his entire career was that UCL final. He said like literally, he literally wanted just to sink into like a hole in the ground. And from how Pirlo was talking, he knew that don't put this on Carlo. We messed up. Because my thing that a team that's good with those players against that Bournemouth team,
no, it shouldn't.
You 3-0 up. You have zero excuse to lose to Steve Finnan with that team.
It can't be on the manager.
It can't be on the manager. Bro. Bro. Guys, we could have to have a discussion about that game. Do you know that Maldini, Nesta, and Cafu were on that flicking bloody team? It's like you have Maldini, you have Nesta, you have Cafu, you're 3-0 up, and you lose to Steve Finnan.
What's that say about Gerrard then, HH?
And this is what I've always said about Gerrard. People always see people are like, "Oh, Gerrard, he never won the Premier League." What Gerrard did in that UCL final against that team, I don't want to hear anything about no Premier League. What he did in that UCL final game against that team, I can't like that's for me goated. He doesn't need a Premier League. That makes up for not winning a Premier League. What he did in that game?
Nah. Chill.
KJ.
Second biggest club in the country, 30 years, no PR.
KJ.
We're not letting that
No, KJ, Mr. KJ.
It's clear of Lampard, though, KJ.
KJ, what that man did in that UCL final with that team, I'm sorry, it makes up for not winning a Premier League. Because it does, 100%. KJ, what's that man? KJ, no, KJ, you are 3-0 down.
Yes.
Against arguably, man for man, one of the most talented teams I've ever seen grace a UCL pitch.
Course,
and he was instrumental in the turnaround. And also, didn't he play right back?
Yeah, he did. He played right wing, right back, attacking midfielder, central midfielder.
KJ, I'm sorry. That's what he did in that game.
I think
under those circumstances. Sorry.
Which one's harder to league? Which one's harder to win? A UCL final or league title?
I think a lot of rival English fans are quite salty that their own heroes have never had a game like that. I do think that genuinely, which is why they try to downplay it so much.
So Gerard, HH, you're talking sense, but it's still crazy that you completely turn off narrative merchants mode as soon as it's Ancelotti 90s tax. No, Gerard. I'll meet you halfway. If Carlo doesn't win this league title, yeah, all right, yeah. And I think even KJ, you'd have to concede. If he doesn't win this league title, Carlo, we're gonna have to have a discussion.
He needed a centre back and a defensive midfielder, and his president said no. And his president said no.
KJ, we're not doing that. Shout out to Beggar, member for 37 months. Thank you, man. When do we start laughing at Rush? Okay,
no, don't laugh. I'm just
so just quickly. So is he definitely moving to Villa then?
It looks like it's close, but you never know.
Agreements were done, but he
okay. How funny would it be if come Monday, a deal isn't done and he's still stuck at United?
Yeah, that
on the bench. That would be funny. And he's still stuck basically sending Instagram messages after United.
You know what would be even funnier? The fact that Chelsea were pursuing Garnacho and actually ended up taking Rashford on loan to Chelsea.
All right.
I'm taking Rashford over.
Hold on. No, Elijah's mic working. Wait, hold up. Elijah's mic working there. Elijah, your mic working.
I wanted to speak on the Madrid thing.
No, but we have to because that's the episode. But so Elijah. So now here's the thing. Now we're gonna break this up into two parts here. So first part, I want to talk about the context of the title before we get into Salah as a separate topic. So I think this is a pivotal win. Yes, there's City to come. You need to play Arsenal again?
Arsenal comes to us May 10th.
So, and the City game is away or at home?
Away.
Away.
Also, Elijah, y'all could have this wrapped up before Arsenal even play you again.
Calm down.
No. Okay, put it this way. For me, I thought this was going to be tricky because of how good Bournemouth have been, the teams that they've beaten, and this is away from home.
Yeah.
And even look at how the game was won. But so you look at this. Is it over? Pretty much. So basically, is it over or is this just a massive moment in the title race? This win.
More like a massive moment in the title race. I always say this. I'm going to say it again. You do not talk about the title until April, when it's actually there's an actual clear picture. Right now, bro, it's still we're in February. People are still moving. City are buying players. Some people are injured, stuff like things can still happen. But
Elijah, we're far away. We're far away from you guys. Don't worry about us.
No. I know. No, I'm just saying. As a reality, as a totality, it's not done yet. That's what I'm saying. For me, I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I envision the title to be done if we win 9 to about 13 games. I think more realistically 12, because I still think there's going to be teams dropping points around us, and we will also drop points as well. I don't know.
You're not. Elijah, I just need you to drop 3 points just for the 100 points. Today was the
Nobody's
day.
getting 100 points though. Nobody's getting 100 points.
No one is getting 100 points. No one is getting 100 points.
Because
wait, hold on. Let Elijah.
You got to understand, the only team that was supposed to hit 100 points was either that 97-point team or the team that won in 2020. The team that won in 2020 did not get 100 points because when they went to Arsenal the next game after they won the league, they were drunk and they lost 3-1. So that was the game they should have gotten 100 points. They could have finished with 106 points if they wanted to, but they didn't. My thing is, it's far from over because we're not at the business end yet, which I'm talking April, May. So like late March, April, May. I said 9 to 13 games because I think we'll still drop points. There's moments where we may drop points, and there's going to be teams that are going to drop points around us. It's pivotal. I again want to give also Bournemouth credit. Bournemouth, the way they've come up this league, especially now the way they do Moneyball, because it's a Moneyball club, and they buy these players they're not as like sought after as much, but they go in and they prove a point. Kluivert is a fantastic player. Semenyo, fantastic player. Kirkes, fantastic player. Christie at times, fantastic player.
Speak on Housen.
Housen, aka Chill Guy. He's also a pretty good player. But today, I just felt like our experience, especially from the core, just showed up, and everybody just maintained their professionality. Now, my biggest thing, I stayed up till about 6 a.m., fell asleep, then woke up to watch this game. The game was played about 8 a.m. my time. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really think the Gakpo penalty was an actual penalty.
I have been trying.
We'll explain to you.
I've been looking at this thing several times, and I still don't see the contact.
It's not more that he dived. It's not that he dived. It's not that he dived. Yes, he did. He did still get clipped because if you look the back, NBC's back angle when they show the back of the players' jerseys, he does get clipped. But the fact that the way Cody went down, it just didn't.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Di Maria on Dembele. That's what
you could say that as well. Like it didn't show enough for me to say, bro, like that's clear cut. Because I know the referee, maybe because he saw that it was enough, so he pointed directly and then went to VAR. But he was sure that it was a penalty. But when you're watching it from TV, you're kind of like, I get it, but like you look at Cody's a strong, like physically is a strong guy, but I think he just went down a bit too softly for me. It's my opinion. Now, Kluivert, Lord have mercy. You should have scored there, bro.
Oh no! That was bad. That was bad.
At 1-0, I felt like we were trying to coast towards the 90, where like it felt like
but it was a difficult game. The Bournemouth were making it difficult. Like for me, which is why I say like this. Why I think this is such an important game is because the game sort of went. That's how I thought that this was going to be a difficult game. I thought Liverpool could maybe drop points. So the fact that Liverpool came through this with a W, I think is significant because this was a difficult game.
Yeah, but I'm also another thing. A lot of people point out the McAllister thing. I think I feel like people are talking about the one where he ends up kicking. I forgot who he kicked in the thigh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think that was.
He was looking for the ball. He was looking for the ball. But let's hit the ball. Why now? I know why you're saying it, and again, I'm with you from your perspective as a Liverpool fan who doesn't want to tempt fate. But why do you think everybody? What do you think specifically non-Liverpool fans believe it's over?
Why? Because
because everyone I've spoken to are like, this is done. Like
trauma. City trauma.
I've seen this story play out multiple times. I've seen teams where everywhere. I remember I think it was 2022. Oh yeah, we're up by 9, but then we're not forgetting that City has like 3 games.
Elijah and Undisputed. You have no one chasing you bar Arsenal. It is effing Arsenal. Come on.
Well, of course, but
why are you scared of Arsenal? And
but the thing is, no. But hold on. See, here's the key thing now. See. If Arsenal drop points, if Arsenal don't beat City, Elijah, we must have to call it.
I'm telling you this.
You can do that.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Elijah. So if Arsenal don't beat City, either a draw or a loss, are you gonna say it's done?
I want to see what we do. I want to see if we beat.
Wait, Elijah, can I ask you something? At what point?
I think I'll just.
What point does it have to get to before April?
For me,
this humble gimmick is jokes.
For me, if it's
humble gimmick is
Elijah, he's got a cold reaction.
Wait, hold on, Elijah.
Guys. It's not a. I don't know if you guys get. It's not a humble gimmick. I'm telling you because I've played sports and I've seen situations where I've played in a club where I played this, even though it's a separate sport. I played rugby professionally, and I've seen where my club was ahead by like 2-3 games. That's about 10 to 15 points. We lost the last 2 games and lost the league. I know what that feels like. I've seen Liverpool do it multiple times. I know what that feels like. You can't assume in this sport. You can't assume in sports. Period.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so RDS on the split then, so Adash.
Let me quickly add to what Elijah's saying. I'll be quick so I don't to speak. So is that like what Elijah's basically trying to tell everybody is that like Liverpool historically, for the last 3 or 4 sort of decades or so, have struggled to win league titles. They've been close to winning league titles, but they've struggled. It's been painful for them. They've been so close over the last 5 years battling City, and yet, despite the fact that obviously they had a world-class manager in Klopp, they had all these things, they still managed to only win 1 league title. And then when you look at the fact that Liverpool only have had how many league titles they won in the last 30 years? Only 1. Only 1 league title in the last 30 years. Like, hey, think about what Elijah's trying to say is that Peter Schmeichel, won a treble, and then he had a son. They conceived a son, and then that son won a league title before Liverpool won a league title.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think
that's crazy. That's crazy. Wait. Winning a league, and I would say you and your seed winning a league before a team is crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy. So you need to understand the mentality and the psychology of Liverpool fans, where like Champions League is different. Champions League. These guys wear but artists, keep in mind that this core of a team are a team that have done what they've done in 3 UCL finals, 1 UCL win, 99 points and 3 points. If Arsenal don't beat City, is it the case of let's say, or is it like no? But it's different because it's almost the point where you could argue it's potentially spiritual. There isn't a psychologically at the core level of Liverpool. Like whether just because of how crap they were for after throughout the 90s, early 2000s, and the fact even at their what is supposed to be their peak now, they still only had 1 league title. So for Liverpool fans, like even to the last day, it's like there is still a chance. There is still a chance we could bottle it. There's still a chance we could lose. So
wait, hold on. Let me bring it on the split and then Adash on the split.
I think there is a bit of truth to it. The league races against City. The problem with having league races against City is they have so much depth. That's the big issue because they can rotate players all the time. They can compete in all competitions. Injuries don't seem to slow them down. They can have KDB out for half the season, have him come back and be fully fresh, and they'll still be in the title hunt. We don't have that privilege. If Salah goes out, that's it. Our season is done. We're getting 68 points, right? That's the issue. I think Arsenal works with the same constraints that Liverpool do, fundamentally. That's why you see they have Saka out. They're not buying 5 players in this window to compensate for Saka because they have the same kind of owners that we do. I think, so that's the issue. You say this core has won a lot of trophies. That's kind of true for the defense and the goalkeeper, but I think what's interesting is that a lot of, like from the DM up, so from Gravenberch / Fabinho up, so it is a very, very different team from the one that won the UCL and the Premier League. And I think it just speaks to the greatness of Salah that he can have this kind of season. Well, no slots, no Klopp, no Mane, nothing, no.
Don't worry. We'll get to Salah, but just so from your point of view, is the title? Do you? Game?
It's not over, but we're clear favorites. I would admit that we're clear favorites at this point. It's not over.
If we're 15 up, HH.
Stop it, Elijah.
15 is a bit
15.
We have to. IFL says Rodri. I mean, come on. DMs aren't all that, man. DMs aren't all that. I think ultimately, right? HH, I do have to leave soon, so I have to give a little bit of a piece of Salah. So, like, just in case, Okay. And one thing I will say is that you can tell how good a player is by how high the standards are. So you have guys like Lamine Yamal who have 5 league goals in this entire season, but they get best in the world shout. You have guys like Cole Palmer who do nothing in all the big games, but they get best in the world shout. Then you have guys like Salah.
True.
And then you guys have like Salah who has I don't even know 21
goals in the league.
In Prem alone, 21 goals, 13 assists. In all comps, I think it's 25 goals, 14. I don't even know, 17 assists, something like that.
17.
So something ridiculous like that. He had 3 bad games in January. 3. In this entire season, he had 3 bad games in January, and everyone was out there trying to discredit his whole career. He's actually surpassed Henry in goals. He surpassed him in assists. He surpassed him in goals and assists against top 6.
But he still needs that 2020 vision. He still needs that 2020 vision.
All that's really lacking is the second league title, and like for his legacy, right? I think ultimately Salah, the amount people go to, especially non-Liverpool fans, like to discredit this guy, and I think particularly when it comes to comparing him to other players, like ones I will not mention because I'll get kicked from this hangout, is quite something, right?
Neymar.
And it's
Lele, man, like Lele.
No, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't
I'm
you
not-
dare! Don't you dare!
I'll just created you will get.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
Most
Undisputed.
overrated Brazilian of all time.
Don't do it. Undisputed. I know what you're about to
Don't
say.
you
crazy
dare! Don't
thing
you
is-
dare!
Don't disrespect Neymar like that.
No,
First of all,
don't you
know
dare!
the
I know what you're about to say.
Let
But-
Undisputed.
Okay,
I'm trying to
Okay, let him cook. Let him cook.
I mentioned no one. I didn't mention a name, but you guys automatically assumed, which kind of shows how insecure you are in this guy's standings in the all-time debate. I mean, I'm not going to mention the guy who, as the main man at PSG, lost the league title to Lille, where he scored 4 goals, non-penalty in the whole season. I'm not going to mention that guy. What it ultimately comes down to is that, listen, you can slander Salah all you want for not being aesthetic, but everyone deep inside knows that if for the last 8 years, Liverpool had Neymar instead of Salah, they'd be worse. And everyone knows this. Everyone knows this.
That is true. That's true.
It's already, and here's the thing,
Yeah.
especially imagine Neymar trying to play with Henderson. Imagine Neymar trying to play.
How?
He plays
Liverpool
with Fred and
would be
Joe.
lost.
He
if
plays
he
with
had-
Bernard.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
where's
okay,
where's
played with
Neymar right
Luis
now? Where's he
Gustavo.
been for the last
He's
couple
saying
of
league
years?
ball, not
He's
national
just going back for that
league
Bundesliga
ball,
speciality in
league ball,
Brazil.
not national team.
No,
tell
the point
me,
is that
tell
his-
me with
he
your
was still
chest.
still.
Okay, hold on, guys. Everyone who disagrees, AK and HH, tell me with your chest, Neymar would have done better than Salah in these 8 years.
Does he remain fit?
Tell me.
Or is this inclusive with the injuries?
He's gonna
I
get
mean,
hurt,
he,
man.
he is the player he is. He is the player he is.
The same
Because,
old
yeah,
better.
if you're
He's doing
saying
the
with
same
like
old better.
in terms of
He doesn't. He
like,
doesn't.
Okay,
He doesn't.
okay.
He doesn't
Okay,
work.
let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this. In 2021, when when half the team was injured and we were playing Fabinho and Henderson as center backs, does Neymar carry that team to top
Yes,
4?
because it's Neymar.
With over
No,
30
HH, that's not how that
Yes.
works. That's not how that works, HH. HH,
You think-
No. So all I want to know is that what are we trying to say here? Are we trying to say that Salah is better than Neymar? I'm confused. What are we trying to say here?
No, he's not saying.
You don't have the chest to say that Neymar would do better than Salah with the Liverpool players that he had. You don't have
Also
the chest to say that, but you want us to believe if he can't do better than Salah in the same conditions, then how is he better?
What would Salah have
Morris
done
is
with that
better. Morris
Barca
is better.
What would
No,
Salah have done with
dispute.
that
The
Barca
question. So, like in your scenario, are you just saying like?
Are you just saying-
First of all, I think-
Wait, actually,
Wait,
hold on. I'm gonna go to that. So, Dash, title is the title done?
The title isn't done yet. Liverpool are clear favorites, but one thing you got to realize is Man City have never lost a title race, like a close race. The year Liverpool won, we blew everyone out the water. But every time it's been close, including 2014 when we thought we were fighting with Chelsea, Man City came and won the close race. 2019 they won by 1 point. 2022 they won by 1 point, I believe. And
then the Arsenal ones as well.
They
The
beat by
Arsenal.
Arsenal by
One
by a
or
couple
two?
points in the last 2 seasons. So
2 seasons, 2 points.
yeah.
So okay, so when will you accept that the title is done? If not now,
So I was looking at like Arsenal and Man City's fixtures. So after the next run of games, like from now till the international break in March, or maybe a little bit after that, like if Man City get through these next few games, like these next 6 or 7 games, and they're within 7 points of us, I still wouldn't call this hot race. But if they stumble, because they have a really hard schedule, if they stumble in this period, then I would say I'll give it to Liverpool because we're only fighting Arsenal, and then Nottingham Forest is next.
Adnan, it's done. Because you know why? As long
Yeah.
as we don't have you, we're far away. We're not going to catch you up. I'm being serious. No jinx whatsoever. If you have Arsenal behind you, you have the halls and sluts of West London, the West London Tory Blue Cowboys behind you as well.
Yeah.
You got No, you got Robin Hood
What's
FC as well.
I'm saying it's looking good. It's looking good. I just can't call it because we've been hurt too many times.
Okay, wait, so
2009, 20.
So let's go to last. So Adash, let me keep it with you, Adash. So
can I speak after Adash?
yeah, so Adash, are we looking at Ballon d'Or settings for Salah?
It's gonna be one of the most
Bro,
satisfying
Undisputed is
Ballon
just
d'Or
gone.
wins.
Man.
If Liverpool can win the league title, and then
Undisputed, come
if
back.
If Liverpool win-
he left.
if Liverpool win the league title,
Okay,
You know what? Yeah. Let me kick him. So yeah, continue. Yeah, Adash, continue.
So if Liverpool win the league title, and especially if we win the league title and Champions League, there's just going to be no argument against.
No. There's not. I mean, so basically,
And it's like Undisputed was saying, because he Undisputed was cooking like. That was a 4-course meal. With the...
No. Look, because see, like if Liverpool win the league, he's a front runner. Then it all depends on what happens in that Champions League.
But
Like,
we can at least.
Who
we
are
can
the
at least
other
say that
nominees
Salah's
right
clear
now?
of
Like you
Neymar.
say, Rafinha or Yamal. Who else?
no,
Maybe like Mbappe, long shot.
But okay,
I don't really see.
no, okay, that's okay. Let me give you an interesting scenario. Real Madrid win La Liga.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool win the league.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool go to the semis.
Yeah.
But Barca win the UCL. And let's say Rafinha
You're
or
gonna find
Yamal
out-
are the critical players. Who do you think they give the Ballon d'Or to?
Then it'd be split in hairs between like who had the best performances in the UCL. Does Rafinha carry them? Does Salah play well and then we lose by some fluke goal in the semis? Like
Or lose
then
on
it'll be split in
penalties.
hairs. But if all things equally, there's going to be bias towards who wins the Champions League over the domestic leagues. But I still think Salah is in the driver's seat to win the Ballon d'Or. And it's funny, like Undisputed was saying, like people make all these excuses when to like try to downplay Salah's greatness, but then other players who do it for a couple of years, they're propped up to be best player in the Premier League, like Palmer. Some Arsenal fans will say Saka, and then we given Yamal best player in the world shouts after 2 seasons, but Salah's been doing it consistently for 8 years.
No, but does Salah need to win the UCL to win the Ballon d'Or? Is that a necessity?
If an outsider team wins the UCL, then all Salah needs is the Premier
The
League.
league.
But if Real Madrid or Barcelona win it, then it could get techie. Yeah.
What's it called? AK, talk to me, and then I'll come to Elijah. AK.
So we're talking about Salah, right?
Yeah, Salah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say in terms of Ballon d'Or, he's the front runner. I'll say that he is the front runner. He is most likely the I'll give him the Ballon d'Or this season. He's been the
As a Moroccan, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I don't hate Salah. I mean, I just don't like when people start to bring in players that shouldn't be brought into the conversation that are, and use scenarios that shouldn't be used. I'm perfectly happy to admit that Salah is the best player in the world right now. And if he wins his league title, is amongst the greatest Premier League players that I've seen. I don't like it when people start bringing in his international career and try to beat other players with a stick, even though I can name fellow Moroccans who have had a better international legacy than him. That's what I don't like.
Speak on it.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what I don't like. So I'm not here to hate on Salah. I'm just here to keep it real.
That's actually fair, K. I don't like when people talk about like best African players ever, and then you bring up the AFCON, and then they'll say it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
No. And basically, it's a disrespect to that, because you can't even be in the conversation of a good African player if you've never won the regions.
Just think about it like the
trophy
Euros
before.
or World Cup for like how you
Exactly. I mean, put it this way: if you're Egyptian, shouldn't you rep Abu Trika more than Salah?
Yeah. HH, let's see. The thing is, HH is exactly right on this point. That is why Drogba can never be seen as the best African player.
No. Look,
I never argued that already.
No. And thank you, SK. I've never put Drogba as, because I'm sorry.
Yaya Toure is ahead of Drogba, but a lot of
No, he is. No, Yaya Toure is
ahead of him.
Like okay, put it this way. An African player needs to do something truly outstanding to even come close to Eto'o, because Eto'o's resume is stupid. So Eto'o is light years ahead of everyone else. So whenever I hand the whole Eto'o Salah stuff, I'm like, are you dumb or are you stupid? Have you seen Eto'o's resume? So basically, Salah's not even in the same stratosphere as
Yeah, he's
Eto'o.
the closest.
what
when it
about
comes
Riyad
to,
Mahrez?
Wait, AJ, can I speak on this?
Okay, so sorry, Eke, continue. Yes, Eke, continue. Eke.
Yeah, so for me, like even like if you add in someone like Neymar into the argument, bro, Neymar, are we forgetting that Neymar gave Sergio Roberto a career at Barcelona? Are we forgetting that? So,
Yeah.
So like another thing, I don't like these hypothetical arguments because that alone could ruin your own argument. Like you could say, like, what if somebody had to do what Salah did with Henderson? Well, what if Salah had to play at Leicester City where Riyad Mahrez played? Could he lead them to a league title? We don't know. So we don't know these things. So we have to judge on what's happened rather than what could happen. So that's what I look at it. But in terms of like Ballon d'Or, bro, he is by far the favorite for me. I don't think Rafinha, there is a shout, but Rafinha, there's like a clear gap for me between Mo Salah and Rafinha. And let's be real here. Let's be real. Barca in their bad run won, I think, got 6 points. They won one game in eight.
Yeah.
Imagine Salah and Liverpool went through that run. How would people be talking about him? So like.
No. But hence why I do feel like let's be real. Yes, what you do in your domestic league is important. I think the Champions League does way heavy. So like even if Salah does 25 goals, 15, 16 assists, but let's say Liverpool get knocked out in the quarters or the semis, and a legacy team wins, then the best player from that legacy team is going to say what's up now. Because Dash is right in that.
I think
if an outsider wins,
I think in a situation like that, that player still has to basically carry that team to a UCL. It can't be be like a 2019 Liverpool situation where it's this team is just pretty good and everyone.
Okay, let me give an example. If Barca win, it is very likely that either Rafinha or Yamal will be a standout player. If Real Madrid win, it's very likely that either Vini, Jude, or Mbappe will be a standout player. That's very likely. Like the way those teams are, it's not let's say an Inter Milan, if an Inter was going to win it, or something where that's much more of a collective. Like if it's a Barca, it's a Real. There's going to be those specific individuals who are going to stand up based on just how those teams are. So it's going to go to one of those guys. Now, if let's say, for example, an Inter win it, or just I don't think we win it, but let's say an Atalanta win it, then Salah has a much greater. Okay, for example, let's say Atalanta win it.
What if Arsenal wins the Champions League? Just say. What if Arsenal won the Champions League?
That's a great. That's a great thing. That's a great example. Let's say, for argument's sake, Arsenal win it. I think it's going to go to Salah because if Arsenal win it, it's going to be a collective. As much as it's going to be their defense are going to be the key reason why they say so set speed goals and the goals will be spread around. So once Arsenal win it, that'll be much more of a team thing. And put it this way.
You don't need to add set piece goals.
Yeah, okay, so wait. Who won the Ballon d'Or when FC Porto won the UCL?
I think it was Shevchenko.
04 was Shevchenko.
Because
there we go. And let's be real, Deco balled out. Yeah. Deco did ball out and everything, but they were never going to give it to Deco. That was much more of a team collective thing.
So I think
HH, one question. If Arsenal win it via set piece, who do you give the manager of the year to? Arteta or go?
The set piece coach. Set piece coach.
So I think overall for Salah, man. I mean, bro, this is arguably one of the greatest seasons we're seeing in the Premier League. If he gets 2020, it's one of the greatest seasons in Premier League history because that's not.
Do you think he gets? So he's on 13 assists. Do you think he?
No, I don't think he's gonna get it.
I don't think he gets 2020. I don't think he gets 2020.
I mean, you got what 15, 16 games. You get
no, but you know how many players have been on 15 or 16, whatever, in January and just not.
If Jota stays fit and comes back, I think he'll lay off some passes for Jota, back post to Gakpo, so it'll be close. Let's say Liverpool are running
but if they win the league,
I was going to start spamming crosses to the back post for Gakpo.
But if they win the league early, do you really think you'll be this way?
No. He still wants to. If let's say they win the league early, hey, this is a record that I can match up to.
Ultimately, that's my thing on Salah. I respect him. I think he will be amongst the greatest players in the Premier League. But when people start going after people start putting in outlandish arguments. Like, bro, there are people literally saying, why he's better than Dino? Like, come on, man. Come on.
I think guys
I watched Dino live and like
you need to
on Outlook changed.
No, you need to stay off Twitter, X,
Yeah, you gotta stay off Twitter, bro.
Trust me, bro.
It's Twitter tax.
Yeah, I can't. And sometimes you need to mute this shades guy. Sometimes just for like 5 hours. Yes, HA, you don't understand. You are one of them.
Oh yeah, wait. Speaking of, thank you for reminding me of that guy. Look, HA, you said you only need 5 minutes to rate a player. HA.
Yes.
Morata over a lot of strikers.
It's called the
Morata passed your items.
SK, you're too young. Like, it's an old school thing. It's an old school thing. Not saying it's an old school thing.
Let's remember that.
It's an old school thing. Old school thing. It's an old school thing. No, I can't hear what you're saying. You're breaking up. So yes, Salah. What are we saying about Salah? Yes.
Yeah. To be honest, I really agree with AK. I think you can rate the player. You can talk about how great he is without being disrespectful. Like, I think that's you can't people just need to be respectful.
Like for me, like, you can look at how great and amazing he is, but you can still say that you are not on the same level as Eto in terms of greatness, and that is no disrespect to Salah when you just look at how great Eto is. But with what he's done so far within the confines of the EPL, he's been amazing.
Yeah, because to be honest though, I was the argument I always make, and a lot of Man City fans won't like it, but I think Salah has been a better player in the last 8 years than KDB. That's just my opinion. I think that.
Wait, better player in what sense?
In terms of like overall, I think if we look at the best player in the Premier League, I think Salah has been the best player in the Premier League since he's been in the league, and that's my opinion. I don't. People say it's Kevin De Bruyne, and I disagree with that.
If you put Hazard in that combo, I might. No, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Wait. Yes. Was Hazard and Salah in the league at the same time? If that is so, then what you're saying is a complete and utter lie.
No, technically no. Technically no. Hazard.
Hazard left in 2019. So yeah, they were in the same. But only for like
and Salah came in what, 2017 or 2018? 2018.
Salah won the Champions League in 2019.
2017. No, guys. All I'm saying though is that at no point was Salah ever a better player than Hazard when they win the Premier League.
Stop doing this.
I don't want to.
No. Okay, guys. Let's just be real. Let's
17-18 when he first came. You say yes.
18-19. 44 goals. Let Liverpool to the Champions League final.
Never. Yes, continue.
This like the Hazard.
Has Hazard ever balled in the UCL?
The Hazard Salah debate is like one of the most like cringiest debate of all time, because neither side will like literally budge. So I don't like. It's so cringe. Like, stop. Like, the whole Hazard Salah debate is just stop.
No. But it's okay. So, especially, do you think Salah's chances of winning the Ballon d'Or does it all rest on the UCL?
I don't want to be a hater, but I'm gonna hate.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The contenders are kind of. Is this it? If Salah wins the Ballon d'Or, I don't know. Like who's his competition?
That's some elite hating right there.
No. Yamal, Jude, Mbappe, Rafinha.
Damn. I mean,
those players suck.
Here's the thing with Yamal. So here's the thing with Yamal.
Wait, you're saying Yamal sucks? Interesting.
No. Here's the thing.
That's what he's saying.
Yamal can never win a Ballon d'Or. Like, again, the Ballon d'Or, like, you, in a weird way, is an individual trophy. But at the same time, you are given the individual trophy, the Ballon d'Or, what your team has done. Not only what you have done, but what your team has done.
It's they go hand in hand.
So for me, I do feel like it's a bit unfair for Yamal, because like, I do believe Yamal's the best player in the world, but if Barcelona doesn't do anything in La Liga or in the UCL, there's no way he's gonna win it.
No, but yes, it goes hand in hand. Yamal is very important to Barca's attack. So most times, not all the times, but most times, if Yamal plays well and does what he does, i.e. his creativity, his assists, him supplying and how he facilitates the attack, more times than not, Barca will win those games. So if Barca don't succeed, Now, some of it may be down to flick bad defense, but some of it will be like, okay, Yamal, did he really do what you need to do based on your... It's crazy because he's 17, but based on his importance to the team, Yamal may have to take some blame if Barca don't get the goals that they need to. So
I know life is not fair, but Liverpool are competing against bums, HH.
Okay, but yes,
wait, hold on. Are you calling Arsenal bums?
Hold on.
Yes. Look how unfair it is. You talk about Yamal and Jude. Dude, they're competing against each other in the same league, HH. Like, you know how insane that is? Mbappe and you have Mbappe, Jude, and Yamal in the same league. Who is Salah competing against?
Man City have unlimited funds.
He's competing against oil. He's competing against oil.
The PSR and FFP don't apply to Man City for some reason.
Who's he competing against?
No, you can't say about City.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's be for real. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, Salah. I'm telling you right now, Salah's legacy, what he has done in Premier League. Yes, this season will add to it. But this one, I don't believe this is going to be a highlight of this because this is.
Wait.
You gotta look at the context of the season, HH.
No, yes, you can't do that. No, yes. Here's the thing: if Liverpool win this league title, Salah does what he does. This could be arguably Salah's best ever season if you take everything into account. Because let's be real, we all accept that Gakpo and Darwizi is a downgrade of Mane and Firmino. So based on what Salah has had to do and how much has he had to carry,
you have to add context to that. You have to add context to that, though.
Hold on. Yassi, what's your context?
Okay, what's the context?
As long as Salah has... How many years did Sadio Mane left? When did he leave? Actually, can someone remind me?
After 2022 season, 21-22.
After 2020, we're in 2024. So in 4 years, in 4 years, we will look. You gotta look at the context. You're like, okay, so you lost Sadio Mane. Okay, what did you do after you lost Sadio Mane? Okay, you won the Premier League in 2024 or 2025. Okay, let's look at this team that you were competing against. This is not a peak Man City. So if he did it against a peak Man City, HH, it's one thing. This is not a peak Man City.
Who cares? I'm sorry.
That is crazy. No. Yes. At the end of the day, we have to wait until the end of the season to look at the points accumulation. That's key. What is the points accumulation? What are his goals? What is his assists? And what do you do throughout the season? Performance is performance is performance. And if City are not the pick, that's their problem.
Exactly.
That's their problem.
What's his business if they're not at the peak?
No, you can't do that.
What we're not going to do is this elite football.
Okay, wait, hold on. Yes.
This is elite professional football. We give more credit to a player in terms of the competition that he plays against. We always do this, HH. When you look at the greatest of any sport, HH, you look at the competition and you say, oh my God, he was fighting against giants and he overcame those giants. Yo, that guy is great. That guy is the GOAT. That's what we do, HH.
How come Pele get graded?
AK, I'm going to throw you out.
What Benzema did for that Ballon d'Or run, I'm like, that's crazy. Like Benzema went on a mad. It's like the amount of teams that he went through, and he was
Rodrigo was scoring.
Wait, hold, yes. Have you seen what Salah has been doing this season? Week to week, game to game, in terms of goals and assists.
Okay, no, hold on.
Wait, what do you mean by against who? It's still the no. Okay, wait, hold on. Before you go, yes, you can't say against who because. Let me use myself as an example. Before the start of this season, I was like, they have not bought anyone. I know FSG are very tight in terms of buying guys. This is a guy coming from the Eredivisie Premier League in his first season. Oh yeah, it's going to be a fall off. You see, yes, and I know that you would have. I know for sure you didn't think that Liverpool would be this good.
No,
with the fact that all the person was Chiesa, and this is a guy in his first season, and you did not really add to a team that many people thought were probably aging. So let's take that into context as well in terms of what Ancelotti has been doing and what we thought Liverpool would be and what Salah has been doing.
Also, you're right. I'm not taking anything away from what Liverpool are doing, what Salah is doing. but I'm also looking at it from this perspective of if he was doing this against peak Man City, I would be like, man, yes. I would be like I would say I would have said he's probably the best winger of all in the Premier League of all time.
Wait,
Hazard, he would never.
he
Hazard
bought
would never
against
slip
peak Man
Salah.
City though.
I would have
See what he dropped, like three defenders and scored in 2022.
Won the league.
Hey, yes, yeah, I'm confused.
Are we forgetting that Salah has like 80%
can you
of
drop a
Liverpool's goals? Are we forgetting about that? That he's literally contributed to 80% of their goals. So like,
yes,
he's literally playing their attack by himself.
Yes, the thing is, you're trying to make sense, but you're not really making sense like this because, bro, it's not Salah's fault that the competition is. Look, is his fault? He's the one that told City to mess up.
Who told Man United to be some ass?
No, Gallagher, you're right. It's not meant. It's not his fault, but it's also like again, what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm not trying to belittle what Salah's doing. Guys, again, I want people to understand something. I'm not belittling what Salah's doing. I'm not belittling what Salah's doing. What Salah's doing is amazing, and if he's gonna win in my opinion, they're gonna win the league, and I believe he deserves the Ballon d'Or, and rightfully so.
So what's the issue?
But then, as fans, as football fans, what we do is where is Salah ranked in the all-time great? And then we're gonna look at people are gonna look at this season and be like, alrighty, let's look at the league season. Yeah, this league season was weak this season.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
That's what we're gonna say.
What about 2020? What are we gonna say about that one?
Salah is about to end the season with
because if we're talking about all time,
he's probably going to end the season with two teammates that have 15 goals each in the league. Just to give you a heads up. So this no help narrative in the Premier League is rubbish. I'm sorry, it's rubbish.
But are you going to deny that he's not clearly been carrying the
goals from
attack?
his assists?
He's the
getting goals from his assists.
He's the outstanding one. But if Gakpo and Diaz both finish with 15 non-penalty goals in the league, that is diabolical. For winners in the Premier League,
Diaz ain't getting 15 now.
Who's creating those goals for them?
Who is creating those goals? Who's facilitating them? Who is giving them those chances?
Still has like 70% of that.
I'm not denying his role. I'm saying he's the outstanding one. But the no help narrative, I think, is rubbish.
Everyone needs help.
Everyone needs help. It's
expecting him to score the 30 goals and all the 30 goals came from just him.
Yeah, no. Basically, you know when guys say when Maradona carried Argentina to that World Cup.
What do you mean, guys?
You say that.
When people say Maradona carried, they don't mean literally.
No,
it's a figure of speech because guys, it's a team game. You literally cannot carry a team in a team game.
They're misinterpreted. I saw the highlights. He has to use his hand because like
Drogba carried us.
Drogba
carried us in 012. Drogba carried. Drogba carried us.
That was a carry job. That's
a carry job. Carry job.
KJ, can I say a question? If Torres and Ramirez don't score, do you even beat Barcelona? How did he carry you?
We're talking about the final here.
You said he carried you.
No, but hold on, KJ. That's the point that Gatlock is making.
Okay, but KJ, if he carried you, didn't he cause the penalty that Robin missed?
No. But hold on, guys. Here's the thing. It is impossible for one player to carry a team throughout an entire tournament.
Wait, no. That person carried United to a league title. I'm not hearing anything.
Give an example. Simple example, but it's international level. Gareth Bale, enough said.
He actually carried Wales.
Do not tell me that Wales.
That's a carry job, yeah.
Okay, no, but against Belgium,
I'm
not
gonna lie to you. Steve Gerrard did carry Liverpool for that comeback. Like I'm gonna be real with that.
I mean,
World Cup goal in that final against Argentina. What do you do?
RDS against Belgium, Wales against Belgium. Ramsey was the main dude in that game.
No. Wait. Hold on. Let's take some. Hold on. So Eiffel Discovery. Salah never won a title race for Fugazi City injury tax.
Hold on, can I answer this?
So you're getting angry at a guy for taking advantage of a situation.
Wait, hold on. Elijah, respond. Okay, Elijah.
A single player cannot be blamed for the actions and the stuff going on behind the scenes at another club.
No.
Salah's focus is Liverpool Football Club. Salah's focus is not Man City. It's not Arsenal. It's not United. His job is to go in week out and to help his team, Liverpool Football Club, to win games. And even if he doesn't win a title race, but the fact that he has that Premier League medal on his neck, you can't debate that. And if he gets 2 of those, like what's the logic?
Okay. Now here's I'm sick and tired of this crap, man. Rodri is more important to City than Salah. Stats.
Well, why did Foden win PFA Player of the Year?
That's a break.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah,
that's because
no,
he's
no,
English.
let me
You
do
should
it.
already know that.
Can you drop another one just for good measure?
Just bring the ballon.
IFL dropped some brick takes.
Bring the Ballon d'Or against
Wait,
Real Madrid.
City were winning before Rodri. They played
Put it on the line.
Didn't he win 100
Rodri
points
started
before
the
Rodri?
against Chelsea.
Adnan, I disagree with IFL discovery. I disagree. Salah, I'm sorry. If Salah is not in Liverpool, Liverpool are nothing. I'm sorry. This current Liverpool.
No, and
They are not nothing.
No. And also, let's say this again, guys. No, Pep. The issue isn't Rodri. The issue is Pep Guardiola.
Yes.
All because you lose one DM doesn't mean that you don't know how to defend.
Correct.
Well, they've been playing with no DM
It's the fact
since.
that there's a drop off because they don't have a backup DM.
This transfer window confuses me.
It's Pep's fault.
No. But and also that's the point that Mr. Rodri. The Rodri, I'll say it again. I will be with you with the Rodri thing if, let's say, City had a backup DM and they were still losing. This clown is playing without a DM. So how do I know how important Rodri is when you don't actually have a backup DM?
The same Pep won the Premier League twice without a striker. And I'm supposed to believe that City is struggling because they don't have a DM.
Oh, wow.
No. Do you know what makes me laugh? Is that they're acting like I say Pep wasn't slapping this league before Rodri came.
No, because
100 points, 96 points. Okay, Abdullah, what's it? Abdullah.
This is where he had Fernandinho. We had Fernandinho before. That was that. We had a DM. A very competent DM.
You don't have a DM right now.
So that's what he means. They don't have a DM right now.
No. So that's always like literally, you don't have a DM. And also, here's something. So Pep, you're saying with all the money and everything, because you don't have a DM, you are ass cheeks.
No, but
so you don't have a plan B?
No.
This transfer window confuses me for City and Arsenal. Arsenal need a striker. They don't think get Zubimendi.
Alex,
and City need GM. They don't think get
Wait. Abdullah, what's it?
City are working for a defensive midfielder.
No, we've been trying all month. All the players that we've been around all the clubs that have DMs. None of them are available for sale. None of them are.
HH. No, that's cap.
Wait. We have to move on. So I have to describe it. Liverpool has a win rate without Salah than Rodri at City.
Because they have attackers.
Missed, though? How many games did Salah even miss?
No. But also, even beyond that, IFL Discovery, please use this thing called a brain. Your manager is playing without a freaking DM. Of course, Liverpool can still win without Salah because they have attackers. But your genius of a manager is still playing in the exact same way without an actual defensive midfielder. Gundogan is not a defensive midfielder, but the Silva is not a defensive midfielder. Correct. So come on, bro. Giron, remember for 40 months, Rodri, then Rafinha might be worse Ballon d'Or back. Let's not do Rafinha. No, if Rafinha does what he does, I'm sorry. Because I can actually see the clutch things that Rafinha... Let's be Rodri deserved it in the treble winning season, just that Messi happened. But if Rodri won it in the treble winning season, of course he deserved it in that treble winning season. So I would Dembele wins UCL, the Salah narrative is in the bin. Well, that's a great segue.
Yeah, can I speak on
I'm speaking
on my league's best player?
After AK.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna come first to Abdallah with this. So Abdallah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we really believe that the US has been unlocked, or is this all a purple patch for Gazy thing to try to?
Why are you talking to this hater, bro? Why are you talking to this hater?
So back-to-back hat tricks, purple patch.
Purple patch. It's a purple patch.
Explain why.
What are you doing? Like, you're in a dead league. It is a dead league. Let's be honest. It's a dead league.
They literally beat you. What are you talking about?
Okay, they beat us, but we have a combined age of 95 as a midfield. What do you expect?
Well, I mean, they're from a bad league, so it shouldn't matter.
I expected to get battered. I expected to get battered.
They lose to Lyon too in that dead league.
credit where credit's due. You took your chances, but let's see if you can actually capitalize and lead, go ahead and lead the PSG to a UCL trophy. Let's be honest. It doesn't matter what you do in that bum-ass league. I'm sorry.
So in your view, this Ousmane Dembele hype is all hype. Basically, he's going to get back to brainless settings.
If I'm going to give credit to, I'm not going to give credit to Dembulance. I'll give it to a man like Enrique. The credit goes to Enrique, not him.
But isn't the before I drop the break? Before I drop the break, isn't it the guy scoring the goals? How is this all Enrique's fault when Dembele's out the guy scoring the goals? So you say Dembele gets no credits for scoring back-to-back hat tricks?
Well, who's the one who's coaching him?
Damn bloody fool.
Why did you...
Wait, you can't do that to Abdallah now. We talked about Rafinha and saying that this guy has a flick that's helping the dude as well.
Did we say that? No, but Ricardo, did we say it is all Hansi Flick's thing that Rafinha has? No. Should just take it. No, he's saying that Dembele should receive zero credit.
You want to know why you can't say that? Like Hansi literally uses Rafinha differently. Like what is?
Wait. Hold on. One at a time. Abdallah, I'm going to come to you. Abdallah.
No one rated Rafinha prior. No one was rating Rafinha, but we were all slandering him prior to the Hansi Flick coming in. We were slandering the Us before Enrique came in.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Okay, I'll speak for myself.
The only thing I can say to negate that, Abdallah, is that no. The only thing I can say to negate that, Abdallah, is that the Us was under Enrique before as well. Although the only difference now is that Mbappe is in there, so he's kind of the guy that has to take the mantle. But to go on this Ousmane Dembele stuff, look. This is the thing about football fans that sometimes annoys me. We have 95% of the guy being brainless. Then 5% when I say guys back. I need to see more of a sample size. And our issue with Dembele is not even him playing well now for PSG. Back-to-back hat-tricks, that's great. We need to see in what they call it, the quarters, the semis.
Yes.
Of the Champions League.
When the games matter.
Exactly.
Did he not do that last season against Barcelona, home and away, yes or no?
Okay, that's great. What did he do against Dortmund?
He hit the post 2 or 3 times, so babe yourself.
Thank you very much for hitting the post.
It's fine. You know what? When it's my time to speak, I'll stop.
Yeah,
Gatlock, you don't believe in the Us?
Wait. Can I speak after AK?
I believe in his talent. I don't believe
Can I
in
speak
his
after
brain.
AK?
Because that part.
Can I speak after AK?
Yeah. Wait.
No, because here's the thing. I'm sorry, I'm a guy that deals with what I've seen. Okay, I can't just be on this PSG train. Like I've been listening to you guys on the Hangout saying about PSG and winning the Champions League, and I'm like, I'm sorry, there's not enough data.
Gatlock, there's no world where Dembele is lifting up a UCL trophy. That world doesn't exist.
I think, bro, there's not enough data for me to just say that they're going to turn up in the quarters or the semis. There isn't enough because we've had almost a decade of these guys.
But let me ask you this. So again, obviously, I know we'll get to the UCL trophy, but just in general, do you think that Dembele is capable of being like a superstar? Like being a superstar difference maker? Or because again, I agree with you. The talent is there. It's just that I don't trust him. It's one thing to have the talent, it's one thing to have the potential. It's another thing where you can actually execute that talent on a consistent basis, which I know for sure this brainless dude cannot do. So, but do you believe that maybe there's a potential where, we can finally see the guy that we all thought could be doing with the things that he could do way back when, or you don't trust him?
There is the potential, because for there to be potential, there has to be the talent. There is that. But like you said, there are too many. I've seen too many breakdowns from this dude for me to be like, he will deliver. That's the thing. Okay, I can't trust him yet until I see more. Okay, he's playing cup size in the playoffs soon. I know he beat them now, but
yeah. So this is actually a good precursor. But yeah.
I remember there was a time Barca beat Atletico in the league. Champions League came, something was different. I know this is Atletico; they are different, but cup and league, two different things. It's still 5-2, but at the same time, it's still 3 points. Brest can deal with that. This is a playoff game. I believe they'll still win, but let's see how it does in the round of 16, quarters, semis.
So basically, in summation, you're not sold on Dembele. You're not sold yet.
I need more data. I know it was a back-to-back hat trick, but that's just still 2 games.
AK, talk to me.
And then KJ. Out the AK.
Yeah,
Or KJ.
AK. Yeah. So AK, KJ, and then Adash. AK.
HH, I have a confession to make.
Oh God.
I've actually been an Ousmane Dembele fan. I just hid it as well as I could. I just can't hide it.
Bullshit.
I'm not lying, bro. I was actually an Ousmane Dembele fan. For a long time, bro. For a long time. Since he was at Dortmund, I was a fan of this guy. So
why were you hiding it? Because of the abuse he was taking?
Yes.
Okay.
I just decided not to speak on him. I decided to not say anything, but yeah. HH.
Continue. Don't respond. Continue.
So what we're talking about?
So basically,
has he come back or something? Has
Ousmane Dembele finally been unlocked? Are we now finally going to see that great talent that we saw at Dortmund, left foot, right foot, ambidextrous stacks?
What I will say is that this season he's been very good. He's been very, very good. He's probably been the best player in the league, in Liga. Now you can say whatever you want. It's a McDonald's league. It's
So he's still been better than domestic abuse.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
I think the abuser started well, but he's come back. Ousmane Dembele has come back into it. So what I would say.
Who's leading the Big Mac boots?
I think it's in terms of goals scored.
Yes.
I think it's him. I believe.
I think they're equal on 14 right now.
No, it's him.
I believe it's him.
Chris Brown has 12.
Well, guys, don't worry. I have it right here. Us on 14 goals, Jonathan David on 12 goals.
Yeah.
And
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Okay, Chris Brown.
Okay.
Elijah. AK, go for it. AK. Elijah.
So,
No, sorry. AK.
Okay. What?
What?
All right, hold on. No, I'll drop it. Let me drop it. Outlook, please don't.
That's harsh on Breezy, man.
I could continue.
So what we have to see is does this guy continue to be that difference maker when PSG need him consistently? Can he lead this PSG team to? I don't think they're going to win the UCL. I think they're more of a quarter, semi sort of team. How will he perform in those latter stages? Because I know the talent I saw.
We all do. No, that's why I call him the Oos. That's the reason why I call him the Oos.
Don't say we, HH. Don't
I know what I saw, bro. This guy could do with his left foot, do with his right foot, was quick, could dribble really well. The thing is, he couldn't score goals. I think this season he's starting to score more and more. So, but I know the talent that I saw. And in terms of talent, just purely talent, this guy had all the tools to be a difference maker at the highest level. Are we forgetting that when him and Mbappe were coming through, he was seen as the bigger talent? But what happened was attitude issues, mentality, all that stuff came into play. And Mbappe decided
injuries was a really, really big thing.
Injuries as well, of course. So, and Mbappe decided to, play the right way. This guy decided to do what he needed to do, and this is where he is. So, I still have to see more. I still have to see
So do you agree that initially Dembele was the bigger talent?
Yeah, initially, but I saw both of them come through the youth systems of France. But Dembele was bigger because Dembele could do everything that Mbappe could do. He was just more creative, and he could do it on both feet.
Yeah.
So he was a bigger talent. But Dembele got into the France squad 17, 18. But what are we talking about here? So. That's what I see with Dembele. If he can continue this, we might see a difference maker, but I have to see. I'm not gonna say he's at that level just yet.
AJ, pull up Nigel Cardoso's comment.
All right, okay, KJ, talk to me, KJ.
When it comes to them Bulls, I think that
you guys, man.
Sometimes people the way people talk about this guy is insanity to me, right? In the sense that let's start off with his career, right? He started at Rennes, where over the course of half a season, I think he scored 12 goals, an unknown 18-year-old, right? He gets the move to Dortmund, possibly the best, at one point in time, the best development club in the world. In his one season at Dortmund, he finishes as one of the top scorers in that league. Sorry, the top assisters in that league. Team of the year, and he is named Young Player of the Tournament in the Bundesliga, right? He goes to Barca, and these injuries start happening. I agree with that. Attitude problems start happening, right? Inconsistency starts happening, right? He still ends one of his seasons, right, as the highest assist provider in La Liga, which was 21-22 when they won the league, right? That's what I'm saying, right? We can admit that Barca, as much as Barcelona is an elite team, at times when players go to Barcelona, the environment can be too much for them. And we can't put that all on.
Are you saying environment tax? Environment tax?
I'm not saying
I'm a
no.
disagree.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish before you start talking.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Let me finish before you start talking. There's multiple players that we can point to who have gone to Barcelona, whose development has been stagnated, right? And we can talk, and the environment that Barcelona is, right? When you start messing up, they'll start using the media against you. They'll start using the board against you, right? They will use every single tool in their power to turn on a player. That's the reality of Barcelona. And don't lie to me and say it isn't, right? So he ends up there, and he is not consistent enough for a period of time. Yes, he misses chances in big games. Yes, and his what's called off the field, I can say at times, yes, he was very immature. He was given a lot at once and couldn't handle it, right? So that's fair. He gets his move to PSG. Last season, he's the joint highest assister in the league, and he's also in the team of the year. This year, what he gets is the opportunity to be, because the other places he didn't have the opportunity. At Barca, he was never going to get the opportunity to be number one goal scorer, number one option when it comes to scoring goals, because the players in there. At Dortmund, he was too young and it wasn't going to happen, right? And he also hadn't developed in terms of attacking wise. In terms of his finishing. In terms of his finishing, right? And in terms that he comes to PSG and now he's given that opportunity, right? So opportunity is one element of it. The second element of it is that people do not accept that Dembele has always been more of a creative player than a goal scorer. That's something that people refuse to accept, right? He is more of a creative player than a goal scorer. So if what you're doing at times is you're expecting a player who's never been much of a goal scorer to develop into a goal scorer, right? And that is not reality, right? That's a simple fact, right? The third thing I would say is, when it comes to Dembele, we can admit ourselves that Henry said this as well, right? An attacker's prime is 27 plus, This kid started off as a bullet at 17, 18, 19
years old. So we should start ranking down. So we should ignore everything 27 before. This is when we should start.
No one said ignore, but I'm talking about prime. When you want to talk about Dembele, Dembele is still better than 99% of footballers that have ever existed in life. His achievements, right? At 27 years old.
Okay, come on.
No.
Hold up.
Okay, wait, no.
You know
how?
Wait. Okay.
You were doing well.
Right.
No. Let me
that's crazy.
All the players who played ever.
What
are you talking about?
KJ, you were doing well.
No.
He is better than 99% of players.
Listen to my point.
Okay. What's your point?
The vast majority of footballers, right, in the history of football, right, even at the top level, right, have never played for Dortmund and been top best player in the league and been the team of the year. Sorry, best young player. No. Listen, just let me listen. Let me finish, man. Have never played for Barcelona, right, and been one amongst the top assisters in the league, right. I've never played for PSG, right, and being amongst the top assisters in the league on top of it. What we're talking about here is essentially a 1% footballer. Which is the truth. Which is in reality, if you look at
I'm begging you. I need to go. I need to go after this. I need to go after this.
He did it anyway. And then.
Oh, you're crashed out. You're crashed out. KJ, you're crashed out. You've crashed out.
The fact that even
epic crash out. No. Okay, no.
Let me finish my point.
Wait, hold on, KJ. No, but KJ, no. Let me just repeat what you just said. You just said that because he has played and been key for Dortmund, Barca, and PSG, that makes him better than.
In relation to 99% of football.
He's not saying he's not talking about the top end player. He's saying he's compared to the average player.
Yes, that's what I mean. Compared to the average player, he is not the average
non-league and stuff.
He is not the average footballer. That's reality. Say whatever you want. That is reality. He is not the average footballer.
Okay, but that's a moot point. There are several. Okay, so can we not say the same thing for a Morata then, who has played and competed to an KJ. No. Okay, but KJ.
That's fair. All right, let me just finish the last.
Okay.
like I said, an attacker peaking at 27, which Henry has said in the past. You said we just forget about what happened to Barca. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying disregard that. That's not the reality. I said he started like a bullet and he had 3 or 4 years where he underwhelmed, and that's facts. I'm saying that. What I'm saying is that we should not be surprised that a 27-year-old footballer who, given the right circumstances, is scoring the most goals he's ever scored in his career. That's what it is. And in terms of finishing, he's scoring the most goals he's ever scored in his career. Part of that is opportunity. Part of that is maturity. Like I said, he's not been in teams where he's been the number one option or expected to score as many goals as he had. He's been, like I said, predominantly in his career, an elite creative player, which is a fact. He has been an elite creative player over the course of his career. That's a fact, right? So what I'm saying is, in terms of all things coming together for him at once, right, it's not as much of a surprise that he is reaching his goal-scoring peak at least at 27, because that's what
you're repeating yourself now, KJ. Though
now whether he puts that on towards the end of the season at the tail end,
no. But KJ, everything you've said here, do you know why it's a moot point?
Go ahead.
He needs to do it when it really matters.
No, it's not. It's not really a moot point. Can I go after this?
Okay, no, because of KJ, my thing. Okay, see, KJ, I'm with you. This is why I'm with you. Let's look in this. He could argue that this is my peak. So all that I was doing is that you shouldn't have given those expectations because I'm not yet reached my peak. I'm now 27. Judge me now, and it's true. You should judge a player at your peak. If a player is doing really well before their peak, they are actually ahead of schedule. So that's what is fair. But what we can't do is like, yes, Ousmane Dembele is back. We just can't. Because we know that this is a guy who can do great and be trash.
Is that Crab stat real?
Goal scoring
peak in 9 years. Is that stat correct?
Goal scoring peak. No, he scored 40 goals for Barcelona. Are you talking about Barcelona?
He literally had 30G at Dortmund. That literally doesn't make any sense.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
40 assists for Dortmund in one season.
Can I speak on it?
So KJ, go for it, and then Adash, and then Barry.
What we're talking about is goal scoring peak, not creative peak, not overall player peak. We can admit sometimes when a player becomes that goal scorer, that can take away from other parts of his game. Yes or no? He dribbles less, he creates less. Now his role in the team is different. That's what happened. That's what happened with Dembele. I'm not saying to say this is peak Dembele, but as far as in the final third, as far as finishing, yes. But creatively and overall as a player, dribbling all that stuff, that's not a peak Dembele. That's just reality. That's just the way I look at it. So fair enough. You can go ahead now.
But that 50 GA is wrong. Yes, 87 goals.
It's not even just about.
Wait. Hold on. Adash.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't say Ousmane Dembele is back, but I would say like he's arriving now because he's reaching those peak years of his career when he's 27 now, and like learning how to have the end product in front of goal. Well, he's always been good with like playmaking and getting assists, but like for Barcelona, I think he scored like 20 league goals, something like that in like 5 years. But he already has 18 or 19 goals in all comps this season alone. So you can see that he's developed the goal scoring touch. And like KJ was saying, some other parts of your game might go away. Like the hat trick he scored midweek, he didn't complete one dribble, but he knows like where to be now to score the goals. And that is not all about dribbling. But how many players have the left foot, right foot, croquette to show him leg? so Dembele still has that.
But Adash, do you believe that
goals and assists? I mean, he already had the assist before.
Do you believe that we're going to witness the age of the Ous?
I don't know about age of the Ous, but like for the next 3 years, we'll see the peak of his career from now, I say, to going forward. And this is a little off topic, but somebody on FanDuel put $50 on Dembele and Piontek scoring a hat trick. They put 50 down and they won $250,000.
You're lying.
Nah, what?
You're lying.
It was like the odds were stupid today. But anyway,
mad.
On Piontek and Dembele getting the hat trick.
Yo, Whiteskin, where you at, bro? Whiteskin, where you at?
Wow. What's Barry?
What is it gonna be my turn?
Barry, so talk to me.
Yeah, what it do, yo? See, I get KJ's point with the Dembele, but I'm gonna disagree a bit when he was talking about the Barcelona stint, because I remember what this guy used to do in his in the first couple of years, like the first 2 years. This guy used to come up late to training, and his cleaning lady, they said he used to play PlayStation until 5 in the morning, and he had training 3 hours later.
He found documentaries now. I found documentaries. So
wait, hold on.
And those documentaries are the Taste documentaries.
No.
Yeah,
No, this is what I said. He says he likes to watch documentaries about Mobutu and that guy from Germany.
Which guy
And
from
I
Germany?
mean,
No.
wanted to say the H.
This is a direct. No, you know who it is? H.
You wanted to say the
And
H word,
he literally said, "No, this is directly. This is word for word." He said, "Oh, I like watching documentaries about Mobutu and that guy from Germany because you know that he couldn't say his guy's name." And this is the guy that you want me to trust. KJ, you want me to trust him in a guy who wants to watch Mobutu and that guy from Germany? Come on, bro.
He's a documentary merchant.
He's a documentary merchant.
AJ,
But-
I'm a documentary merchant. I like to watch.
You-
stuff about
KJ.
Whoa,
Are you a cold-blooded finisher?
All right,
Bro,
all
guy,
right,
bro,
all right,
hold on.
all right.
What's wrong in
AJ,
Yeah, well,
in reading about them?
maybe I watch.
Haven't you heard know their enemies?
No, but specifically the dictators. Specifically dictators.
It's
Idi
interesting.
Amin
Bro.
Dembele.
They make it like movies and
Can I?
stuff.
No.
David Attenborough.
Hold on, okay,
documentaries.
Barry.
What's the new audio documentary?
Yeah,
Barry.
Yeah, but we remember what he used to do, his antics. You know, wicked, staying up late, playing games, coming late to training, and I get the point that maybe coming to Barca is a pressure situation because he was a big transfer fee. Neymar just left, and we needed someone to complete the attacking trio. But if you're not acting as a professional, you know, we're not gonna forget that.
Yeah.
So, and he's doing good
That's
work
fair.
at
That's fair. I
PSG.
talked about maturity. That's fair.
Yeah, he's doing good work at PSG, and in some ways, I do wish that we kept him because I remember when we won the league with Xavi, he was an essential part of the team. He was doing some great work on the wings. He was valuable for us all season. So it was sad that he left. Maybe last year was a bit rough, you know, because he had disputes with Enrique and all that. But now, this is the guy. The guy is the most CTE player ever. He has such ability, but he's so brainless at times. He's so dumb. But now he looks like he's taking the small things into
Or
account.
Barry, or maybe 27 is when his brain matures fully.
Yeah,
so maybe he
maybe.
needs to wait until his brain so mature. So
Maybe so, and you know, like he's taking less dribbles, or when he does, he's doing it with like a good intention, not just doing it for the sake of doing it. So you know, good for him, and you know, I think they're gonna get to the round of 16. So if we play PSG or they play Liverpool, it's gonna be interesting because he's their first option with Barcola. So we're gonna see what happens.
Okay,
now,
so
you want to add that look?
there's something that Mourinho said about Rashford about being young but still experienced. For Dembele, yeah, the guy, okay, yeah, 27 is when you, what do you call it, reach your peak, like Thierry said. But with all due respect, when Thierry was playing, bro, before you get your break, you're like 20. This guy has been playing for a long time, man. This guy has been here for a very long time. Okay, he's a very experienced. This guy has played 2 World Cup. He's been in 2 World Cup campaigns, 18 and 22. And as much as I'm a big fan of the guy, I actually like him. And honestly, when I see him dribble and everything, he's actually great. But the thing about it is, I think I can't ignore what I've seen. I can't ignore the time when Messi passed this guy the ball and he goofed off a 4-0 for Barcelona. I can't ignore the fact that this guy was subbed off in a World Cup final. I can't ignore the fact.
To be honest, Gatlock, sorry to interrupt you. When I look back at what he missed against Liverpool, even if he scored, I think we would have lost 5-0 because the way the thing he was going, man.
It doesn't matter if you lost the second leg. He was still there and he still missed that stuff.
Nah, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The other thing, I can't ignore some of the L's. I can't. You say he hit the bar. You know, hitting the bar against Dortmund is still counted as off target.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm like, I can't ignore some of the L's this dude has had over the years. Okay,
That's fair, but I think we should look at overall performance in that Dortmund 2 legs. If he was crap in the 2 legs overall, that's fine. But it can't just be a goal thing, can it? Like, let's be honest here. I can't really remember his performance overall in those Dortmund games, but we can't just say he was rubbish because he didn't score. That's not fair either, is it?
It's not just because he didn't score. Bro, they scored no goal. I know everybody said that Dembele did well against Barcelona while Mbappe was selling fruits. We gave him his props for that. But then against Dortmund, creative attack, nobody in that PSG team did anything, including him. I'm not just picking on the dude. I'm just saying that you're one of the people that didn't do anything either. That's my issue with Dembele. Look, I can't praise the dude when I've not seen, when the stick we beat him with, he hasn't really done anything to negate that yet.
Yeah.
We need to see him in a semi, maybe against a Real, beating City in a league phase is different from beating City in a knockout stage in a semi-final. Those are two different prospects.
I'm curious, what was Barcelona last season then? Because it was pretty good last season, like I said.
Yeah, he was.
Wasn't great
I
goal
think we
scorer.
made the when they were quarters, and if it
Yeah,
wasn't for
you
that
took him
whole
the quarter. That's great against them, man. Though, but you see, showed up when you have an. Remember when we were talking about Felix turning up against Atletico Madrid? Whenever I play against a team that you want to prove something against, there's that edge. But then carrying it up against another team.
Wait, well, you have to find a way to get yourself up for games. It doesn't matter if you're trying
Okay,
to.
then why couldn't you do that against Dortmund?
Like I said, Dortmund, bro, they hit the post like 7 times, bro. What is PSG?
That's great.
They were indecisive.
Hitting the post is still off target, man.
I think the aim is to put the ball in the fishnets. That's the aim.
I agree.
Exactly. The bar doesn't.
Part of that. They were indecisive.
Hitting the bar doesn't give you 0.5 goals.
They were indecisive and he's part of that.
I will say this: you can't use red card tax against Barcelona. The red card happened. You still have to score the goals, and that's what he did. So.
Just like you're saying,
look, maybe in the chat, yeah. But I'm not using red card tax against the guy.
I can understand when it comes to them boos. The question is, in the latter stages, in the what's called in the decisive moments, has he done enough? And let's be honest, rest in the last 4 or 5 years, especially at Barca, he did not. That's fair. I can accept that, to be honest. But to say that
that's literally just my argument. That's literally just my argument. I need to see him. I need to see him in those stages.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. Shout to I think did we do this already? I think we read this already. If he wins PSG their first UCL plus 2 trophies. Now here's the thing I for this.
Why are you so obsessed with Salah?
Where's Salah? No, basically no. He's a City fan.
If he does this, boom. You know what? That's it. Game over. I'm not saying anything again.
Oh no. But Gatlock, let's be real. He's not winning that. They're not winning that. That's not happening.
Wait on us.
Like,
man, relax.
there's no. KJ. I'm from the future. He's not winning no UCL.
They play. You are not from the future. What's it called? HH. Wait on us. It's fine. Chill.
There's nothing to wait on. J Twist. AK dem binary hashtag
don't
pride
do that.
hashtag households hashtag
Don't do that.
All right, so let's pull this up now.
Look,
So
okay, it's fine.
Okay, go for it quickly. Artist, go for it.
No, just find a point on Dembele. Like in fairness to Dembele, what I would say about him is that I do think that for me injuries, because this guy he was called Dembambulance.
Dembulance.
This is more than all you
bills, man. Them hospital bills, that shit costs.
Artist.
Yeah, so in that respect, just like a lot of players and young players that I've said several times when they're young and when they pick up recurrent injuries over time, it can often affect their trajectory. It just does. That's my worry about Yamal and other players where they are picked up when they're 19, 20, 21, and then they play a lot of football and have recurrent injuries. So in fairness to Dembele, I do think that there is an element of that in his thing. The only thing that plays against him is, like I said, the unprofessionalism at times, even with Dortmund when he was there, forced to move, etc., and how that kind of happened when he was at Barcelona. Obviously, Barry has stories, which didn't really help, and sometimes it's that unprofessionalism. Whatever you say about,
But maybe he's a changed man.
Yeah,
he's mature.
What I'm saying is, whatever you say about like Ronaldo, for example, part of the professionalism on his career is, and there's a reason why he's still able to play. I bet it's in the Saudi League at 40 something, and some of that professionalism affects your diet, affects the way you're able to do. So, yes, I'm not saying the injury is his fault, but I'm saying that sometimes that aspect can obviously affect how he's playing. As far as the dictatorship things, I've got no idea. Maybe there's an AFD tax on Dembele.
Okay, you know what? Okay, let's move. Let's move. So, guys, let's look at this draw, man. So, and remember, guys, we're gonna be back, guys. Next season, we'll be back. We'll be back next season. RDS. We'll be back. Elijah, if you mention that's Bournemouth competition, Elijah, you mentioned that's Bournemouth. Elijah, this is your final one. If you mention that's Bournemouth competition, I'm gonna send you.
Elijah, what was the name of the team they needed to beat to even qualify for it?
Here we go, guys. I'm ignoring you guys.
So vet.
I'm ignoring you guys. So
Swish handkerchiefs.
Damn, no Chelsea. Damn.
No.
Ronaldo actually turns 40.
Barry will be back next year. We're going to be back. We'll be back.
These games are literally in 10 days, man.
So also, can I also, okay, I don't know, there was a guy who responded to my video said, oh my gosh, these fixtures are trash. These are pretty good fixtures. Like, okay.
I mean, with the exception of City, Madrid, like they're not.
No. In terms of how close. Okay. If you ignore Celtic, Bayern, Paris, Ligue I'd say Atalanta, Club Brugge. These games are 50-50 in my view.
Feyenoord. Milan just took Feyenoord striker, man.
That's the thing.
Okay, Gatlock, do you trust? And so it means that you trust Feyenoord then? So you trust Milan to beat Feyenoord? You trust them?
I trust Heritage to take care of.
Where was that Heritage against Zagreb last?
There we go. Thank you. That part.
No. You see, when knockout stage comes, that's when the Heritage starts to seep in. You know, because
when was the last time Milan have had Heritage since 07? Oh, come on,
bro.
They made a UCL semi-final.
I'm sorry, Heritage for Milan literally does not apply.
This is like Bush era Heritage, bro. Like,
but here's the thing. I do believe that Milan will be Feyenoord. I don't know about Juve beating PSV.
Oh no,
that's what I'm not sure.
That one's hard. PSV are a good team.
I feel like Monaco Benfica would be a sleeper game too.
AJ, you want to know a fun fact? Bologna have the same number of points as Juventus this season. Interesting.
Without Mata there.
Without Mata, same number of points.
Bologna sandwich,
Okay, let's go. Okay, so PSG cleavage. We're saying PSG.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go.
Atalanta, Club Brugge. We're all saying Atalanta.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get back to this. But Juve, PSG. What are we saying?
You just signed Lloyd Kelly. Does that make a difference?
Lloyd what? Hold on.
Lloyd Kelly.
All right, hold on.
From Newcastle. Top player.
Stupid. All right. Shout to Lloyd, man.
Only Lloyd I know is the singer.
Yeah, me too. I'm saying, and also Lloyd Banks as well. I'm saying PSV edge this.
Low-key.
I'm rooting for the Italian.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So here's the thing though. Unless Colomboani somehow.
No. Juventus are making plays. They're buying some players I don't know, but they're still buying people.
PSV have been good under Peter Bosch, but in Europe, I don't think their record is great.
Okay. You know what? No, this may come back to background. But okay, I'm gonna say. But remember, the second leg is in place. I'm gonna say Juve.
Yeah,
Juve get results. Now Monaco, Benfica. I'm going for Monaco.
Yeah, I agree, Monaco.
I don't like to you. I don't care. Whoever these guys are going to get knocked out in the round of 16.
I say Monaco can't be a sleeper.
They actually could, to be honest. They're a good team, actually.
So basically, do we know the bracket? So if Monaco beats Benfica, what's the bracket? Who's the two teams they face?
Give me a sec. Just go to the UEFA website.
Okay. So Sporting Dortmund. I'll be saying Niko Kovac, manager bounce.
Yes.
Dortmund got that.
Dortmund got that.
Now,
I don't.
Here's the thing. I will personally throw company off a bridge if they lose to Braveheart. No offense to Braveheart. But
he's sitting black man.
You can lose to Braveheart.
He just needs one trophy.
Monaco, Benfica, they are playing either Barca or Liverpool in the round of 16.
Oh no, that's Paris. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it could be GG's for them.
Are you going to jinx company sending black managers back 50 years?
No. We have a question. Why are we acting like company is the... Well, did y'all treat Perlo like this when he was at Juve?
How come black?
Thank you, SK. Thank you. That's part.
No, company has been doing well. I don't see the issue.
90% of managers.
No. My thing though is, look, this is what I've always said. Bayern's priority is the league, and right now they're on schedule for the league. So even if they were to lose this, as bad as it would be, I think the owners and the people are like, no, let's get back to colonization settings domestically.
There's still like how there's still a respectability of what you
see. That's guys. That's bro. These guys can't lose to Braveheart.
If they lose in the round of 16, Okay, fine.
AJ,
So
AJ,
Brendan
Atletico or
Rodgers.
Leverkusen, but
So,
not
AJ,
Chelsea.
do you know how bad they are?
Understand what's going on in Germany right now. There's a kind of an immigration thing.
Or,
So
yeah.
if,
AFD,
if,
AFD
if,
sucks.
if company loses to
Oh,
Bayern,
okay, Ernest, thank you. Okay, so Milan Feyenoord. So we're saying Milan.
Milan got rid of Morata and they have Santi Jimenez.
Feyenoord.
No, Milan's winning that. Let's behave ourselves here, please. Milan's winning.
So I say Milan and Juve.
They have nothing to
give
fight
heritage
for
for
this
us.
Although that game will be interesting, it won't be as clear cut, but it will be interesting.
Okay, so okay, hold on. I know it's early, and we're going to talk about this more. City Madrid. What are we saying? So City Madrid. We're saying.
Can I go on that? Can I go on that?
Because guys, because it seems too obvious that Real should
No.
defense, but something is tricky. Got what I'm saying?
I think this game is going to be high scoring. Let's because bro, especially if Rudiger. Especially if Rudiger is gone. Like I don't know how severe his injury is, but they have no backline, and Alaba just got back. And this game,
a shootout favors Madrid though.
AJ, you gotta put Haaland getting 4 across the 2 legs. I'm sorry.
No, but
Anyone's a betting man. I'm putting 4 across.
So hold on. So KJ, you're saying that
City will be able to register Mamouche.
Wait. Okay, so KJ, you're saying that City beats Madrid then?
City have 3 players to register, right? They're about to get a DM in Nico Gonzalez, who's relatively good, right? I think they're going to
KJ, say it with your chest. Are you picking City to knock out Real Madrid?
Yes, this is the only thing left in his life. Bro. Pep, like he lost his wife, he lost the league. He lost his wife, he lost the league. This is the only thing left in his life, unfortunately.
How?
In his life, it's crazy.
So this is before he hits kids.
Divorce, he won't be the last.
Wait, KJ, is this like that
his wife, he lost the league. What does he have left in his life? Behave ourselves.
Why do people feel sorry for this guy?
So what are we saying? Personal and
because it's like Tom Brady. He did it to himself.
Yeah, but he did a Goku, bro. He did a Goku, bro.
He did a Tom Brady. His wife told him chill, and he said nah.
No. For me, I don't know because Abdallah, don't give me another reverse James grab. I've got a tricky feeling
that means Kovacic.
You're getting a midfielder. You're getting a midfielder.
One isn't enough. One isn't enough. We need 2.
One isn't enough. You lost one you gained.
Two. I don't trust Kovacic. I don't trust Bernardo, and I don't trust that piss bag merchant in Gundogan.
So okay. So if let's say if Rudiger is a long-term injury, you don't feel like if Haaland can say what's up. Because Haaland's kryptonite was Rudiger last season.
He's about to dunk on him.
No.
That was last season.
Haaland's kryptonite is a good defender. Alaba can be.
Last season Rudiger, this season Rudiger are the same player. Let's behave ourselves, please.
Alaba can
that's best up, bro.
It's cool.
It's true, man. Like seriously.
Wait, hold up.
He's gonna send him to the old man.
Godflow, did you hear what you just said? You're saying it's the top tier striker. His kryptonite is a guy who can defend.
No, HH, you know what's crazy? He didn't even give a specific. He didn't even give a specific name. He just said a good defender. He didn't even
So literally, if Shegu from the road can defend, Shegu can basically mark Haaland for the 90 minutes. Okay,
it kind of is true though.
And the funny thing that as much as we laugh, it is a bit true. If you know because the issue is that most guys don't know how to defend. If you just know fundamental defending, a guy who can hardly move, you can shut him out for 90 minutes.
Pull up Sean's comment.
this is about to be Rudiger's Saudi transfer, bro. This is going to be a game decision for Saudi, bro.
So Adash, Madrid or City? I know it's early. Who you say, Madrid or City?
We'll give the slightest to Madrid, but I think a high scoring tie over the 2 legs favors Madrid in the shootout. They have more shooters.
SK, what are you saying?
I'm saying, I don't know.
It's a trick. You see, like I jumped out and be like, oh, Real. Then I'm like, hang on. Then I'm like, let's wait until the transfer window ends. Then I'm looking at that Espanyol game. Then I'm looking at this whole Vini and Mbappe thing. I'm like,
well, because it's funny because Madrid don't know how to defend against teams that can pass the ball more than like 5 sequences, but City can't defend a counter. So it's like,
no. Seriously, SK, you put it perfectly.
They're getting a deal.
As bad as City have been, City has always been a bad matchup for Real Madrid based on just City's play style. But the issue is that City's defending has been the worst it's ever been of any Pep team I've ever seen. And as haphazard as Real Madrid are, if you are porous and you allow them to come towards you, they'll destroy. Let's be real. You can insult Espanyol all you want. They had men behind the ball, and they didn't give Real Madrid any space.
Well, HH, you said that. Isn't that the way Barcelona have been slapping them?
HH, just to give you a heads up, if Pep wins this game, he's winning the whole thing, and you might have to log out early for the summer.
No, they won't. They won't. Put Inter versus
KJ like Pep
Inter versus City.
Without that bombers Romelu Lukaku. So Esker, what do you say? So if you had to pick now, I know you can change bars of now. Who do you say, Madrid or City?
I'm still probably gonna go with Madrid just because I think it's easy. Like, I think it's harder for City to overcome the whole no counterattack, like being able to like not deal with counterattacks. Even Brugge was like. Even Brugge was doing stuff to them.
Yeah.
So I think if you replace Brugge with Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, and all them, all they have to do is run into empty space. Yeah, no, I think City are gonna have a hard time doing
HA City again in the DM. We have to remember that.
Okay, what do we say if you had to pick? Madrid or City?
It's a tough task. I'd say probably I'll say 51-49 Madrid. I think Madrid have a slight edge, but bro.
Yeah, actually, I agree with the percentages.
Madrid don't have any defenders in their back line.
Wait. So did you say? So you said 51-49 for Madrid or City?
For Madrid.
Okay. Yeah.
Problem is, bro, Madrid have no defenders in their back line. They're playing with a winger and a midfielder.
And also, if Lucas Vasquez, if he goes up against the wrong, because
is
Mamouche a attacking midfielder or does he play on the flank?
He's a winger.
He's on the left.
He's a striker.
He's a winger. He's not a striker.
Mamouche against Vasque.
Yeah.
Well, Alaba is back. That's the
on the other side,
Alaba is left though. Alaba is left.
On the other side, though, I'm seeing City's defense. Mateus Nunes against Vini. Kusanov against him.
Come on, it was one game.
If Kusanov were to do that 3 minutes.
No. But come on, that was one game.
Do you remember what
if Kusanov tries that, Pep is going to scratch him on that pitch.
Yeah, Kusanov is playing like a Make-A-Wish defender.
But what happens if
this can guy, Kusanov from the country he's from.
One game.
Uzbekistan. But I don't know how to pronounce that name.
You can't say Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan.
But Nico Jackson held his hand and got him through the game. So
look,
If they get a fullback in the DM, they'll be fine. They get a fullback.
Wait, hold on. Let's go. Okay, so Barry, what are you saying? City Madrid, what are you saying? Barry. Obama, Barry, Barack. All right, KJ, what do you say? City Madrid.
City's winning. They're getting a DM and they're probably getting a fullback, and they can't be worse than they currently are.
But HH, if City, if that Nico Gonzalez guy just comes in and does well and sitting and start to look at
how do you buy 4 or 5 players in January? How much have these guys spent? It's January. Abdallah, I don't want to hear from you. Abdallah,
how are you clogging your ears when you're putting it on top of the?
We spent 1.7 billion.
$1.7
billion, and we still need a goalkeeper and a striker and a centre back. It's possible to blow money.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so we have to go around. So wait, hold on. So Elijah, City Madrid, what do you say?
I think it's going to be a high scoring. I think like what Adash said.
I think it's going to be much. I think it's going to be much closer and tighter. But
much closer.
No, the second leg, I think is going to be closer and tighter. The first leg, I think they're going to be.
Is the second leg in Madrid?
Second leg is in Madrid.
Yeah, I was thinking more HH like first leg is like 3-2 City, and then second leg is Madrid winning 3-1. So they'll go through 5-4 in aggregate.
So Barry, what do you say?
Yeah, I was getting a meal, man. My bad. I was getting a meal.
Yeah, I'm about to have carrots kick later, so it is what it is. Yeah, what do you say?
No, that's crazy.
No, that's cool, man. I think
that's the most overrated cake, man.
I think.
Wait, hold on, Abdallah.
What did he call overrated?
Abdallah, you insult Carrot Cake again, I'll send you.
Boy, Carrot
No,
Cake is-
Abdallah,
yeah.
no. There's a time for joking. There's a time where I drew the line. Abdallah, you insult
Well,
Carrot
respect
Cake
Carrot
again.
Cake, man.
You
Carrot
insult
Cake is-
Carrot Cake again, I'll
Carrot
throw you
Cake
out.
is good, man.
Abdallah, you
Carrot Cake is
insult
good.
Carrot Cake again, I'm going to throw you out.
AJ,
I'm
you know who
not
likes
playing with that. I'm not playing. Shut up.
You know who
Shut
likes
up.
Carrot Cake?
No,
Barry,
I
talk.
actually agree with HHO.
Barry,
Carrot
talk.
Cake.
Barry,
Box
talk.
bunny cake.
I'll meet him. Barry, Madrid or City, go for
You know
it.
who likes Carrot Cake? 55-year-olds, AJ.
Yeah, oh my god.
Barry?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
He's
no.
not
Okay, you
good,
know
man.
what?
I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
just allow to put you guys out. Barry, please give your score. Barry.
Yeah, thank you. I was saying, I think Real got this because since both defenses are not very good at the moment, it's going to advantage Real because of the strength in offense that they have. Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, Bellingham, that's perfect for them. So they're going to exploit City and run away with it. You see, people, you see how it is? Calm, no
Yes,
mics.
yeah, calm. Try. You see, why can't everyone be like Barry? Why can't everyone be like Barry? Man?
civil,
Okay,
man.
Barry sets the example. Gatlock, talk to me.
Okay. I still feel it's going to be a high scoring game for the first leg. Second leg, I think it's going to be calmer.
Continue.
I think-
Okay, let's not be divisive, but continue. Okay, so you're saying first leg high scoring. Mm-hmm.
maybe 3-2 or 4-3. And then second leg is like 3-1 or 2-2. I won't even be surprised if it goes to penalties, honestly. Again.
So you're saying Madrid win, but it could go to penalties.
I think Madrid will edge it, yeah.
I have a question real quick.
Go for it.
Are you tired of Man City, Real Madrid? Or are you still hyped and looking forward to it?
To really see, I would have preferred to it was bad. Like it's too much. Like
See,
when we
well,
have the same
Super League, this
matchups,
is what
it's
we
too
be
much.
seeing, like,
No. Here's the thing though. If the standard are all these games, then it is what it is. The issue though is that it isn't what it is. So, and also, here's the key thing: it's so early. It's so early. It would be better if it was later.
Okay.
Look, I'm all for the Super League, but just that because it's so early, I'm like, what's the point?
Yeah, no,
It's
but
like, damn,
to be fair,
10
it's their
games before
fault
we
that
got
it's
to the round
early.
of 16.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. So what's it called? Artist, what do you say? Madrid or City?
I'm worried about your goats, to be honest.
Artist, artist. I read that.
No,
that guy thinks he has enough red marks on his face. If he knocks out Mbappe in his thing, he's gonna look worse than Victor Zaz. Let me just put it that way.
What?
Wait, who's gonna make him look
What?
worse than
Who?
Zaz?
Who?
Who's gonna
What?
Right. Hey,
Huh?
you need to, like,
Also who? Yeah,
we don't want the channel deleted.
No, yeah, big yeah.
But yeah,
that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
What's crazy? Life's crazy. Yeah.
So like Abdullah, he needs to find that wife in HH, man. That's we're working on it.
You mean the same guy who advocates hanging of managers? That same guy.
He has a daughter,
Stoning
by
of the
way.
players,
He has
HH.
a daughter, by the way.
And stoning that guy. Yeah, sure.
Abdullah has a daughter, man. Relax. So
HH acting like he wouldn't hang this.
Okay. No, I just continue.
He does? Really?
Yes, he does. He does. He's with, he has a child. Yes, Ardias.
Wow, that's cool. Congratulations, man.
It was good. It's good.
HH, we're waiting on you, man.
HH, waiting for you.
Oh my God in heaven! Ardias, can you just give me all your damn thing?
I'm trying to. You interrupted me.
Wait, but to be fair, HH is already going with a wife tomorrow.
Okay, Ardias, can you just
Would it be
which is sus, by the way.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just start putting guys in the.
I know you were.
Now. So there you go. Ardias, continue.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I am worried about your goats. I don't know what it is, but like, I just can't envision Pep not qualifying for the Champions League. Yes, you could be knocked out in the quarterfinals, things, etc. So, but the idea that, especially with everything that's Pep has been through, that City and specifically Pep Guardiola are not going to make it to the knockout.
That's a crazy jinx, by the way.
It doesn't make sense. On top of the fact that obviously City's depth, the squad signings, by the time that comes around, you'd expect that any injuries that City have, they don't. Madrid, on the other hand, do obviously have certain injuries. I just think my worry for Madrid is that yes, it is Real Madrid, and yes, they have the experience, and I get that. But
basically, RDS. Let me help you out. You believe Man City are going to win, and rather you're manifesting City to win because you want to cook Mbappe.
No.
Simple. You see how simple that was.
Hold
on.
You want City to win because you wanted to add to your sick, disgusting, pathetic Mbappe narrative.
I don't want Mbappe cooked, but I'm worried about a Madrid team that I've still yet. Although the Champions League is different, I get it. I don't respect them at all.
UCL heritage.
UCL heritage, but when they've this season when they've come up against teams, even though City are where they are, I just think they might set up. And when they come and Madrid come against teams that are like City, they've struggled. So I don't know. I have an asterisk there, and I just. KJ, do you honestly want to see that Pep Guardiola, arguably the greatest manager?
Audience.
Hold on. Let
I was saying Pep Guardiola, arguably the greatest manager of all time. People saying better than Fergie, better than all these sort of things. Are you telling me that he's, despite dropping 300 mil in January, just now on a bid? Are you telling me that he?
Artists. This is what humanity needs. This is what we need. See, artists. Now you understand the narrative I'm trying to. See, now understand the narrative. Artists, I'm building a resume here.
Audience, bro. Audience, this drink will actually wow.
Because artists. I think he's going to drop 400 mil on Monday. That's what I heard. Sources.
Why are we lying?
And also, audience. Sources tell me that audience. Sources tell me that he's going to pay cash. Audience, he's going full like a new Edo State.
Audience.
He's going to Edo State to carry a bag of money cash.
Audience. Anytime I hear you say, I can't believe, so you're telling me I'm worried about, I know the most nasty drinks is about to happen.
170, exactly.
No.
Can I say something?
No. Because we need to go. Because I need to watch this Royal Rumble. So you're saying,
but the problem is RDS's jinx never works.
Okay, so basically you're saying City win and RDS. If the jinx Papa backfires, you don't come on the channel back in.
It's not jinx because obviously I want Madrid to win. I'm from the City, but unfortunately, this Manchester City just.
Bro, I was gonna say, I am from Edo State. That's where I'm from. Yes. Well, my dad is from Edo State, Benin, and my Igwebe. Mom is from Warri, Delta.
The biggest were Andre Iguodala's now.
No, but basically, if you know how Nigeria works and you can call it sex only once, you are from where your father is from. So
shout out to Delta.
How can you be Warrior and Brazilian? That's a crazy mix.
What? Can I say one thing?
Oh no! But no, that's so basically my grandfather is from Warri. My grandmother is the one that's half Brazilian. So my grandfather, that's from the
half Brazilian grandmother.
Yes, Alocrani da Silva.
Damn.
Bro, chill, man, chill. Yeah.
No wonder you're wild.
Let me chill.
What was this called?
No, Warri boy plus Brazilian gene. That's crazy, man.
And I bet he can't play ball, bro. I know he can't play ball.
And you're sitting here reading English Town FC, though.
Did you play goalkeeper when you
Abdullah, KJ.
Yes.
As I say my skills. No, I don't. Okay, I'm number 10, creative mix. Abdullah.
Number 10.
If you gonna play for the
Elijah.
Number 10.
Elijah's messed up. Through balls. Abdullah, can you please give your freaking scoreline prediction as well?
Splash. Yeah, pull up splashes.
Splash. You know that splash. You know you're walking towards. You can get banned. You can still get banned in the streets. That can happen. You can get banned in the streets.
That's JJ Nazario.
Over the two legs, yeah?
Yeah, over the two legs, yeah.
4-3 Madrid. 4-3.
Yeah, what you guys say one thing?
Yeah, bro. What's doing?
Yeah, it's about your boy, your Pookie. See, here's the thing, because I don't want to do comparisons with him because it's two different situations back then. But Mbappe, it's a must that he shows up, because I remember one guy, he was close to the end. He made a big move when no one expected it, and he got slandered every single game that he didn't play well in his first season, where it's adaptation. So Kili, he has to show up in these 2 legs, man. Because if he doesn't, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
No, look, trust me. I have faith, man. Shout out to Sean C. And it better, because Barry, if it doesn't, then I'm cooked. And this is what he was brought here for. This
Nah,
game.
you're gonna have to show up, buddy.
Are you sure about that?
Bro,
Remember,
AJ,
59
someone
months,
called
Sean
you
C.
Yakubu Carlos, bro.
City v Madrid without Walker when he could run. Remember, Walker was the guy who shot on Vini. And Walker was very key in shutting down Vini. Though.
AJ, someone called Yakubu Carlos in the comments.
Carlos was crazy.
Shout out to Craven 18. 16 Real Madrid. Okay, 2016 Real Madrid beats City. 2020 City beats Real Madrid. 22 Real beats City. 23 City beats Real Madrid. 24 Real beats City. Now it's City's turn again. I think. Now, you see, the thing about this stuff though is you have to use context. All through that time, City were one of the favorites and City were their best.
No, not 2016 though. They sucked.
That's 2016.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Okay. Okay. So I'm let's look at the Pep years. In all those games, City were the best team. Even when they lost, I still feel like they were.
Wait, in 2020?
Yeah.
2020 City beat Real.
Yeah. So for me, 2020, 22, 23, City were arguably one of the favorites to win the competition. Based on how they were playing.
Oh yeah, they were one after Bayern.
Yeah. After Bayern, it was City. But bro, like, who? Based on how bad City have been, nobody is even thinking of them as one of the favorites or even outsiders. So the context is that they have dropped off performance-wise hugely compared to those seasons. So which is why I can't really take this into context really. But adding to that though, I still feel like if we have to ignore how bad they've been, and I think those UCL games are going to be very, very different from how they've been in the league. Shout out to Eiffel Discovery.
Royal Rumble going crazy, man.
These names are killing me.
So Eiffel Discovery. Who has more pressure, Carlo or Pep? Who needs it more? I'm saying Pep. So actually, no, sorry, Carlo. Carlo has way more pressure.
It's tough because
Pep married the game, so he has to show up. Man.
You know what? And I think you know what? And I think this is an indication of where, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, I'll see you.